Alrighty. Hello, everyone. Welcome back, travelers, to Tokyo Dark. We have again with me ZP1999. Hello again. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. And yes, today we'll be continuing Tokyo Dark, going into deeper in the dark secrets of Japan's biggest city. And actually find the well, what the hell is actually going on
I don't.
before the
Yeah,
storm?
right. It's still very unclear what it is that we're uncovering. All right. Where is the that thing? I'm just getting this need together thing. Start up. Start sharing chat. Right. Where are you? There you are. Did you get the invite?
Just a sec.
Excellent.
Alright.
Awesome. I hope everyone's day is going well today.
There we go.
Are you in? Are you alive?
Working smoothly.
Loading? Okay.
Oh no, I said everything's working smoothly.
Okay, good. Good.
Yeah.
I just don't see you in the participants as well.
Oh, the invite through Twitch. No, I did not receive that.
Oh, okay. I'll try that again. Yeah. Uh, try again. And action already taken. Oh, of course. Hang on.
Yep.
Okay.
This is when I wish I actually had two monitors.
Okay. Restart. Yeah, fair enough. I do have that advantage a little bit because I just have like all my setup on the other screen. Alright. Okay, let's try this again. And invite.
Alright. Let me refresh my Twitch.
Okay. It might also come up in your notifications tab as well on Twitch. Aha! You have arrived. You
Yep.
did it. You fixed. Excellent.
Share
Alrighty.
chat moderation.
Shall we get that back into the story? Continue.
Yes.
Wait, where did we leave off? Oh yeah, we decided to go back to Kamakura. Um, which is essentially going back to the scene of the crime where we lost ourselves for a moment as we
Yes.
shot.
Blew a girl away.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And that's always been like a really bad mark on our record because we don't really know what happened. We were just kind of possessed at that moment and decided
Yep.
to shoot a girl who was,
Who was
she was
already dead.
insane. She was insane. I mean, it doesn't make it right. But she should have been dead, but we've seen her popping up again. And we're trying to figure out why. Like, how could you possibly be alive? Because I killed you.
Yep.
And And yet, what has changed? Oh yeah, we met back up with the collector. We started like remembering that, hey, this is not our first time doing this. Like, we're like stuck in this loop now. We have basically all our memories, but all we can really do now is investigate more on Reina. Or go talk to... I forgot her name already. Was it May? Forgot.
May.
Yeah,
May
okay.
the Shrine Maiden.
Yeah, I'll go talk to May, who was basically, you know, she was very much influenced by
She
that
was the hostage
day.
in that
Yeah, she was the
situation.
hostage, yeah. Okay. But this time, instead of like directly investigating Reina first, we just gone straight to see the Shrine Maiden and possibly the old lady. Now I'm gonna get my voices back up. Go away, no visitors.
The old lady
Okay.
voice.
Yeah, there's a crow again. Wonder if there'll be
I do
4 again.
talk.
Oh yeah, we also gotta keep an eye out for any cat dolls.
Yeah.
Ooh, the shrine.
There she is.
There she is. Sorry, May, but we need your help. Any cats hiding anywhere? I don't think so.
What did I see?
The strange, almost otherworldly cherry blossoms fell gently at my feet as I approached the shrine. In front of me was Mai Kawana, still dressed in the outfit of the Shrine Maiden. On her face was a look of pure terror. Behind her eyelids I brought the scene from 6 months ago rushing back. I wanted to say something, anything, to prove to her that I wasn't going to hurt her, but no words came. We were alone at the shrine, not a soul to be seen, but I felt something watching, like a small presence had been walking behind me. My body was in the present, but my mind had returned to a distant spring day, and I couldn't escape. Oh, not this again.
You'll
Just let the timer do its thing, yeah. No, I won't do it. Why now? Why her? I don't have to do what you say. I'm not a puppet. I can choose. You, the detective from before? Why are you just standing there? Is it over? I'm fine. Sorry to scare you. I'm here to talk to you. See, I've never been good at apologies. I'm sorry for everything I put you through. I've been meaning to talk to you ever since that day. I should have come sooner. You're here to apologize? Now? I didn't hear from anyone in 6 months. The police only talked to me once, and then everyone here started avoiding me and acting like it never happened. I guess that makes sense. That makes me the last person you'd want to see now. After that day, I'm sure some police came by and told you that I was only following procedure, but that's bull. Police in this country don't go around shooting people. I didn't feel myself and lost control, putting you at risk. Sounds vague to say I lost control at such a crucial time, I bet. But that's the truth. Truth? It's strange, isn't it? The cherry blossoms, I mean. It's silly, but every time someone comes here and says how beautiful they are, I get so mad. It's like they don't understand my feelings at all. But that's selfish, huh? It's not like I want everyone to suffer along with me. I imagine the only other one who understands that is you, Detective. Your name's Ito, right? It's so quiet here. It's hard to imagine something like that day in April really happened in a place so peaceful. But it did. I know that you and your partner were only doing what you could to save me, but I wish I could have helped. I felt so helpless. At least you told me the truth. Thank you. You know, I asked Grandma about the mask the red-haired girl was after, and she just denied knowing anything. But it was a lie. I found one of her old journals at the shrine. She wrote that the mask was important and had to be hidden away. Why would she lie to me? I'm sick of everyone always trying to protect me by covering everything up. Grandma hasn't been the same since that day either. She shuts herself up in that old house and mumbles to herself about darkness and purity. I'm so worried about her. My gut tells me that mask has to do with it. I'm sorry. Listen to me rambling away. I bet you don't care about any of that. The truth is, I think you're right about the mask having something to do with all the strangeness. I actually came here to ask you about it. You think so too? Then let me help you. I don't know anything, but maybe Takashi does. Oh, sorry. Takashi's my brother. He used to live here in Kamakura with me and Grandma, but he left the first chance he got. We talk on the phone all the time, but he refuses to come back and visit. I get the feeling he knows something I don't. He won't even tell me about how my parents died. Where does your brother live now? He's an instructor at a kendo dojo in Asakusa in Tokyo. I hear he's a big shot in the kendo world. It sounds like it'd be a good place to start. Do you think he'll speak to me? You can try. He's never been very good at opening up to strangers, though. It's worth a shot. Thanks for helping me, Mai. Alright, let's go talk to Big Brother.
It would be funny if you just to shoot mine there and then.
I know, it's like, what would be the point of killing her, though? That's the thing. Just, like, follow its ambitions, and for what? Get arrested? Or is that, like, the hostage scenario?
Maybe, I'm not too sure.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm still thinking about that achievement. Like, at what opportunity do you take a hostage? Is it, like, then? Is it when you get asked by the Yakuza to do stuff for them? I don't know.
Not too sure.
Nope. She doesn't want to see me. Alright, Granny. Bye-bye. Let's go talk to Takashi. Hello, man. Oh, I can't talk to him anymore. No cats. Nah. Oh, we can basically go wherever we want to at this point. We can even go back to the apartment. Oh no, it should show me all the locations. Alright. To Asakusa. My investigation up to that point led me to believe that finding Takashi Kawana would be difficult and convoluted. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Turns out his kendo dojo was well regarded as a popular training spot for a few national champions and several of the city's police officers. The latter made me nervous. The information I was asking for was sensitive, and I didn't want word of my investigation finding its way back to HQ. A few misfired questions could end up with officers knocking on my door, or worse, Yukimura himself calling me up. I had to be cautious. It's a weird-ass bush.
Yeah. A bush around with no soil.
Inside is the interior of a traditional tea shop, but it doesn't look like anyone's been there recently. Tea shop. Oh, cat. Hello, sir. Octopus balls! Takoyaki.
Takoyaki.
Yeah.
Hello there, would you be interested in buying some of the finest takoyaki in Tokyo? This isn't the cheap stuff you buy at a fruit stand at a festival. It'll make you question everything you do about octopus in ball form.
Who can say no to that sales pitch? Sure, I'll take some. And you eat some takoyaki. Nom 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 nom. Wow, you're right. This is maybe the best takoyaki I've had.
Thank you, miss. Best takoyaki in all the island.
My professionalism went down a little bit because I got takoyaki. It's okay. Hey guys, what you doing? Tourists, likely. I can hear them speaking English. Ugh. My English isn't so great, so I doubt they'll be of much help, but I wonder what they're talking about.
Hello there. This is something we can help you with.
Huh? I don't speak wait, Japanese. Your Japanese is perfect.
As a college professor, it wasn't I probably up the job. I am no college professor, but I work in the Japanese subculture, so I'm in a bit of a trouble too. Look at me. I just live here. Well, not in Tokyo, suburbs.
Oh. I think you guys might speak Japanese better than I do. I mean, sorry. I never would have thought.
Would you prefer to speak English instead?
Oh, no, I mean, no, please. Japanese is fine. Sorry, I wasn't meaning to be noisy. I guess I don't see people wearing yukata this late in the year. Is there a festival or something?
No, we come to Atticus every year, and the yukata became part of the tradition after a while. I guess it makes us stand out more than we already do, huh? Oh, no, tradition, Tony. Admittedly, my legs are a little cold though.
No. You guys come here every year. You must know the area pretty well by now. I'm looking for a kendo dojo where Takashi Kawana works. It should be in this area.
Kawana? Why does that name seem so familiar? Alright, he's that Kendo instructor dojo right behind us. People say some kind of oddity. I wouldn't be surprised if he became a master in time.
I'll turn down the game a little bit. It's a little loud. There we go.
Fair enough. Seriously, he's very particular about who he trains. I suppose he doesn't want to waste his time if you aren't serious. And if you think about it, how good he is. A ton of wannabe Kendo masters coming to him. Seems like he's trained a lot of police too. Time we will be spending here will have seen a few in and out. All that, I think he's still in his 20s. He's still so young. He's under a lot of pressure.
No kidding. I've heard talk of the interdepartmental kendo tournament. It's become a matter of pride for the different regional departments.
I wish my work did martial arts competitions between departments. Now they would work out the unspoken intention of me and my boss. And I would smack the jawline.
Oh god.
These fight each other. Huh. Must be pretty brutal. I mean, I guess police gentlemen don't really have to use force for that much, so.
Yeah. Anyway, how do you know so much about the dojo anyway? I mean, I live in Shinagawa and I don't know anything that specific about it.
You see, it says right there in the dojo spoiler. It was out here about 10 minutes before you come in, handing them out. That's a little picky. Frankly, so we didn't want to talk though. I admit, it would have been much cooler if we known that off the top of our head. We are glad to be able to help you regardless.
Oh, makes me feel a little silly now, trying to learn more about him from a flyer. Considering he trained so many police, I'm surprised I never heard of him until now.
Are you associated with the police somehow?
Huh? Who? Me? me? No, of course not. I'm an investigator, see? Like, private detective? Listen, if anyone comes by asking about a female detective, just,
Sorry, I don't speak Japanese, right?
Exactly. I appreciate it. Anyway, I should get going. Sorry to bother you. Thanks for the information, guys.
No pleasure. Oh, look at the detergent. That is regular than detergent.
The men in the department always puffed out their chests when they talked about the kendo competitions like it was going to impress me or something. Never paid it much attention. Still, it's strange that someone related, however faintly, to the mask is yet another tie to my old life. Takashi Kawana seems like an interesting guy, but very serious and not keen on strangers. At least I didn't have to use any English. That would have been a disaster.
Alright. I do find it interesting, the country that speaks English the most as a second language is actually Norway.
Oh, interesting. Oh.
And the big reason for that is because Norwegians speak two kinds of Norwegian. So
Oh, so it's just
they use
easier to
English to
speak
actually
English?
communicate.
Yeah. Oh, this looks like the dojo I was looking for. It has a very traditional aesthetic. Well, let's go in. Oh boy.
Who are you?
Detective Vito.
Detective Hall. I recognize you from the papers. About my right?
I had a few questions about your family. Mai said you could help me.
She did she? Oh, get that out. I don't wonder. Sorry, detective. I don't know anything about my family. They'll be used to you.
I haven't even asked you anything yet.
Good. Just keep it that way. At any rate, I'm busy. You see yourself out.
Well done. Kicked out already. Hell yeah. World record. Well, that didn't go well. Maybe Maya will know how to soften her brother up. Alright, back we go. Anything else to look at? Something changed. Alright. Back we go. Kamakura.
Like Kamakura.
Hey Mai! You know anything about your brother that you might actually want to talk to us about? Where are we up to? Memory 4, I think. Yeah. Save. I wonder, can we ask him any questions? Or can we just leave? No. Okay,
Just
never mind.
leave.
There's no point in leaving.
Got all the information out of him.
Yep. You don't want to talk anymore. Grandma! No? Okay.
Oh yeah, you gotta do the usual knock. You think she'll clean up the paint on the sheets for the last 6 months, but
I know! It's like, all the evidence is still here. It's like, no one's bothered to clean anything. Okay, to the shrine. Any cats? No. Hello! Your brother. I think I managed to find your brother. He didn't exactly seem happy to see me. Yep, you found Big Brother, alright. He's been protective of me ever since we were little. I know I'm probably overstepping my boundaries, but would you be willing to come talk to him? I don't think he'll tell me anything on my own. You want me to help?
You know, seeing you again really got me thinking. I decided that even if everyone's trying to hide it, I can't sit here and ignore what's happening. I need to understand why my family has been acting so strangely. Even my own brother is keeping me in the dark. I'm sick of it. Sure, I'll come with you, Ito. If I went alone, he'd probably pat me on the head and send me on my way, but if you're there, I'm sure he'll tell me about my parents, the mask, and everything.
Are you sure that's what you want? Sometimes not knowing is better, Mai.
No more stupid little Mai. I'd rather be hurt and know than happy and ignorant. But before we go, let's check on Grandma. These days, if she doesn't know where I am, it can really set her off.
Alright, we'll make a quick stop at the house. Thanks, Mai. Alright, Mai. Taking the Shrine Maiden to go see Grandma. Grandma,
Grandma,
talk to me.
the old woman.
No, not the
Bird.
crow. A dead crow lays in the middle of the street. The small body is in a bad state of decay, covered in dried blood. The maggots have begun eating at its remains. I don't know.
That was the other crow.
Knock knock! Wait.
Huh? What's wrong?
I can't explain why, but I'd better go in alone.
Alone?
To talk to Grandma.
Why?
It's okay. I'll tell her you're safe. Please.
Oh, okay. If you say so, I'll wait here.
In we go. Gonna go talk to Granny.
Time for some important information.
I said no visitors! Leave me alone! Why are you just sitting there? What do you want? Why was the mask calling my name? You are the one from before. All those months ago. Why didn't I recognize you? Feels like a lifetime ago. That day you said it was calling my name over and over. Why? I've never heard anything like it before, even when you were searching for Emiko? That's right. So you know that as well. For now. Though I have a feeling that this memory will slip away like sand through my fingers as soon as I leave. I can't tell if I'm figuring something out or going crazy. So it was true after all. When you came, I saw it too. A memory of a time past, or maybe it hasn't happened yet. I don't know what to call it. Where you knew about Emiko and all I'd done to try and save her, you took Mai with you. In my time with the mask, nothing ever happened like that before. Something profound is happening. Something that concerns all of us. How do I make it stop? I cannot tell you why the Divine chose you, but sometimes the only way forward is to submit. What does that mean? Every time I try to do what it wants, I get more confused. What if repeating this over and over is what it wants? Only time will tell. Please leave Mai out of this. She deserves a chance at a normal life. I can't. She has to help me. It's the only way. Because Mai always came with me. That never changes. I'm sorry. No.
Ito, are you alright? What were you and Grandma talking about?
I don't remember.
What?
Don't remember? I mean, it was nothing important. I told her that we need to go to visit your brother.
And she agreed. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Let's get going.
That's not what happened, bye.
Yeah.
Knock knock! Alright, bye bye, Grandma. Okay, we're gonna take my...
Yep. Off we go. Whoa. Where do you think you're going?
Maya and I are leaving. What of it?
Oh, well, you can't. I got a call from Maya's grandmother. She sees having health issues, so she has to stay. I didn't ask what they were, but I wouldn't want to be caught fainting on my shift again, but I must be pretty bad if she cold.
Maya's an adult. Her grandmother can't keep her here. Let's go.
No, you don't understand. You're not going anywhere.
We're not using look. I'll do the same method as I used last time to get out of here.
Oh, the blood trick.
Yeah, the crow. Because I don't think using violence on him is gonna be good anyways. Ugh. Good thing I'm wearing gloves. This better work. Yep, taking the crow.
Yeah, he is a crow. It's like throwing the rat meme. Like,
Yeah,
so you just
yeah,
throwing a dead
here, take
bird.
this. Show dead bird. You like birds, sir? She's a dead one.
Oh my god. I told you about how I don't like about the blood and the blood's already about the thing. You see the germs and oh okay, I'm dizzy. I'm a little dizzy. I'm just going to
Yep. Poor guy. Oh dear, did he just faint? Sure looks like it. He'll be fine. Let's get a move on.
Well, mine just says, yep, okay.
And she's like, oh my god, is he okay? And you're just like, yeah, he's fine. Let's go. I just showed him a dead bird. Yeah, we're back. Let's go. Yeah, it doesn't change. You still buy more octopus balls, but I think we're okay.
What are our stats at the moment?
Ah, interesting. Stable, professional, meticulous, and relaxed. Look at us. Even though our sanity's still not that great, we still haven't fallen that far without not taking any kills. That's probably because of the food. Food saving
yeah,
us.
Just eating food, you know? It's good for your sanity is a good meal. Oh, hey there, DJ. That's on.
Oh, yeah, it's the same. Let's go in.
You go in for like a split second and sit down.
Well,
Why? What are you doing here? Did she make you come?
It's not like that, Takashi. It was my idea. I asked her to come talk to with you, but you sent her away.
This woman almost got you killed. Do you expect me to cooperate with her?
oh, he just came for the boops.
Oh, okay. Surely you talk to me, you can come yourself. My sister doesn't need to be involved.
No, if I came along, you just evade all my questions like you always do. Besides, there's something I need you to see.
See, what? What are you talking about?
Just holding up in front of his face and everything. Oh,
Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. When did you get that? Put it away.
So you do know what it is. I knew you were hiding something from me.
That's not true. I wasn't hiding it. It's not something you never needed to know about. Besides, why is she carrying it in the first place?
Wait, don't change the subject. This isn't about Ito.
I understand you're upset with me. We should talk about this another time. Furthermore, that must have nothing to do with you.
You're wrong.
Back in April, when Mai was held at knife point by another girl, it was this mask she was after. A mask your family is connected to.
Looking for it? I suppose I've been a fool to think to get the truth of our family's passed away from you.
The past? Does this have something to do with Mum and Dad?
Yes, so much more. First I saw that mask when I was a child, before you were born. The truth is, it's belonged to a cult for the common Kai, of which our parents were members.
A cult? You're kidding. How'd your parents get mixed up in that?
I know how it sounds, but hard to believe myself. They were a group led by a guru named Mata, promised a simpler life away from the prophecy that was God. Our parents both had master degrees, but the mother has on her way to earning her PhD. They chose to give up their lives and their careers to follow some mystic and live on a compound instead. Common Kai, or one of the many back then. I was a child, didn't understand. Think about how our parents were perceived and put me in my fruit. The mask was in the compound. What purpose or what they believed it to do, I don't know.
Do you think there are any members of the Common Kai left who'd know?
No. See, there are no surviving members. They died. All of them. Including our parents. Sorry, don't remember much about it. One night, Grandma came into the room we were sleeping, saying we had to go. The compound was in the woods. It was dark, I could barely see, but she kept charging for the monograms, me dragging behind. We were back in Tokyo several days later. Grandma told me that our parents were dead. It didn't seem sad, it was all as if she expected it. Condolences happened, so they would learn how it died. Me and Grandma didn't speak of it, ignoring it as childhood memory that happened was all a bad thing. If it weren't for her, we would probably be dead with our parents, ignoring and raise the anger I felt towards them. Or if they ever cared of what might happen to us. As a high school, I spent more time trying to find out about the Common Kai than I did studying. I thought if I understand why my parents were willing to give up their lives and abandon us, I was afraid. But I was wrong. That's why I found gave me in.
Mom and Dad died as part of some cult? I don't believe it.
True. Sorry I didn't tell you sooner. It's that in hiding it from you, I was able to hide away my feelings as well. I think Grandma was all too painful to talk about. I believe she took possession of the shrine in order to live a simpler life. And to keep it secret. No way we could live a normal life with the stigma of the Common Kai attached to us. I suppose keeping that secret hurt us both dearly. For me, doing Kendo gave me something more in my life again. But Grandma, who made a choice to leave her only daughter behind, she always seemed to carry the guilt for this with her. So I going that night. I lived in the house and was looking for Mum. When she came home, she would have a rotten thing on her clothes. I was just a bit in front of her, so I dropped the police. I found her wandering in the sewers holding up the mask, name one of the top compound on this wizard before, but you hold now. I was shocked when they gave it to me. I hadn't seen it for so long. All the memories of my past coming back.
What? Is he your Doomuna?
Woo?
It's a bit awkward and it's a tense
I know.
situation about past trauma. That was when I decided to leave Kamakura. Anyway, I could move on with my life.
That doesn't account for how the mask ended up with your grandmother in the first place.
I don't know how she got it. Presumably it get out in there, or maybe it's on David's though. Who said? That's possible too. Always made me uneasy. There's a strange aura about it.
Wait, Grandma was looking for Mom? In the sewers? I don't remember any of this.
You were in the dorms at your school at the time. Grandma's strange behavior was part of Lions when you went to those private schools away from Workera. I couldn't drag you into the madness of our past. We parted the ways without ever speaking of it. It was much better, and it was much better by the time you returned to Kamakura. Detective, what exactly is that you're looking for? Surely our campus is
I assume you've heard about what happened to my partner. This mask was there again when he died. It's more than an ornament. I need to know where it came from.
If that's true, then I want to help. Your partner, he seems like a nice person.
No, Mai. You've helped plenty, but I have to do this on my own.
It was right. Apologies for not telling you all this sooner, but you can't be involved in something so dangerous. I already thought I lost you that day at the shrine. I wouldn't think of myself as something up to you now.
Alright. Thank you for finally telling me the truth, Takashi. I'll head back for now. I hope you remember that I'm your sister. I may not remember the same things you do, but we're still family. I'll see you guys later.
Thank you for your help, Mai.
You're right, May. I'll come visit you soon. Looks like she's gone. Eyes are here. There's no need to be coy. No doubt. It's searching for that master sickness on you. Even the brief time I was in contact with it, I found an immense darkness behind it. I had such strange dreams and saw things I never have dreamed of on my own. There's always an unusual air about it, where it stands. Maybe lying to lie again makes me hypocrite. All I know is I don't want to. But like you said, I believe that past is painful. Now anyone else can believe us. No one ever did. One man in the street of the old tea shop. Perhaps you saw it on the way in. An old historian named Yasuhisa. Was it Yasuhisa?
Yeah, Yasuhisa.
Yasuhisa. Directly. He was the only one who ever ignored life without the mask of truth. If you're looking for information on the mask, you may be the best person to ask. I haven't pursued the topic with him, but I speak with him occasionally about the topics. Lions on both valuable information.
Hopefully he can shed some light on what it is, on what it really is. English.
I hope so. Please, detective, careful.
Nothing else in this dojo? No cats? Nah,
Yep.
no cats.
Hello, man.
Right. Shop time. Okay, that hasn't changed. Just go in.
Come in, Army. Have a seat and make yourself comfortable. Have much to discuss.
The last time I listened to your story about the Common Kai and the Mask Bearer, I ignored the fact that a simple historian would have no way of knowing about any of it. I guess I had other concerns. It seemed so convenient that the answer to all my problems was so close by that I didn't question it. There's only one way you could know all that you do. You were there.
I suppose one might consider me part of the corruption the common kind were trying so hard to maintain. I've been accepted into your world from the other side.
Army.
I doubt that term would be appropriate anymore. Being amongst the morality of your kind has impressively changed the shape of our minds.
Was it true? All that stuff about a girl in the ruins of Kamakura and the old Common Kai? Or was it another trick to keep me moving?
I had no reason to lie. Admittedly, I left out a key moment in that story.
The ending.
Chikako Shichio was my friend. Well, maybe friend isn't an appropriate term for it. I respected her. We often debate whether the mankind she was tasked to preserve was worth saving. I think over time she grew to love and hate her own kind in equal fashion. Listen to me ranting away again.
Why'd she remain the Mask Bearer if she hated humanity so much?
Perhaps she felt they weren't using the second chances she'd given them. Great burden to be the mask bearer, to sacrifice your own humanity and stand vigil at the door.
What were the Common Kai so desperate to protect us from, really? You told me before it was to prevent men from abusing a divine power, but now it sounds like the other way around. Like she was trying to stop something.
To stand vigil at the door is to be neither human nor god, to stop both from interfering with one another. Mankind stops at nothing to conquer the world, and the world wants nothing more to restore balance mankind has corrupted.
Sounds like a battle that can't be won to me.
I don't think that winning is the goal. Don't you see how much potential mankind has if it would just let go of its inferior desires and need for conquest?
If you're asking me, my years in the Force taught me mankind has a long way to go. So what happened to her? At some point she stopped being the Mask Bearer, right?
A story for another time. First, there's something you must do for me, or have you forgotten?
Do? Yeah, I remember. You mean the magazine you had me get the first time I was here? Why? What's the point of doing it if I already know the outcome?
Because that is how our conversation continues. That's how it's always been. I'm a slave to the course of events as much as you are.
Then you'll tell me everything.
Yes, I'll tell you how the story ends.
Fine. I'll be back soon.
I don't even remember where to get the magazine.
No cats.
Okay, no cats.
Yeah. I would assume there would be one in there. But oh well.
Well, it's possible I might have found them before as well, so... Oh yeah, we can ask this guy about the tea shop now. Oh, the magazine! We had to go get it from... what's his face? Mayor.
What was it? Yup.
The bar owner.
Oh, yeah. Yo, tea shop next door. Isn't that place closed down?
Closed? That can't be right. What else do you know about it? And now we forgot again.
Big conjecture on this one. I think I'm the only bartender in the bedroom on the street. I cannot be the only one I ever seen. You might not believe me, but I swear I saw him there chatting away to himself. Possibly, he's a little nuts. Then again, what is some super awesome end of meditation thing? Ah man, I didn't think of that before. Next time I have to ask him for some pointers instead of spying on him, eh? Word heard the grapevine is that he's a regional champion or something. Trains some of the best. Lots of cops train him too. He must be good. He's not so crazy after.
Speaking of which, I have a bit of a crazy question for you. I know you said it was closed, but do you know anything about a book taken from there? Maybe recently? I was led to believe you would. Oh.
Jeez.
Go on.
Like I said, the place has been open for years, but you know, I spent a lot of time outside of it, and half the time the door's wide open. So one day, a few months back, I decided to take a look around. Nothing suspicious enough. Curious is all. Curiosity killed the cat, right? Anyway, it was all dusty and all, and there was sorts of weird stuff flying around. So I might have taken a little souvenir. I mean, look, it's old enough, so I figured no one would miss it. Besides, it was from my kid brother. That guy can get pretty good at dumps sometimes, so I kind of couldn't understand why for what that happened, you know? I figured a little gift to cheer him up. Back then, he was known for some particular tough times.
Huh.
Jeez. I had to find my language, miss. I left him and taken their kid daughter with her. He doesn't talk about like he's in denial or something. Back in, planning to visit him with the, no, got a book when I got this phone call saying he was in the hospital. He OD'd on expensive sake and sleeping pills. Thank God that idiot decided to do it at the bar he owns. No one looked. That's why I came in and called the ambulance. It went bad. I was sure if he'd still be here.
That's quite a story. Sounds to me like he wanted to be found.
Yeah, I think so too. He was trying to ask for help in his own way. In any case, I took the book to him while he was in the hospital. Just showed him that even though he was in his lowest, there was someone out there trying to do something nice for him, you know? I can help for a minute, you know? But as the doctors let him leave, he went right back to that doctor's little bar. I hope he's okay. He's not in issues. He's my little brother. Worry about him. I've been answering my phone calls lately. Eventually, my brother's ex-wife, sorry again, a brilliant idea to put this field worker in a part of town. Besides that, he's holding on to with everything he's got.
Right?
Yeah, catwalks. Place is slowly bankrupting him. Won't let it go. All he has to do is sign some people and move on, but he can't. He'll be bound to cause safety to him. I've been trying to get him to join me in my business for years. Great shit. He can make a killing. Maybe it's not the same as owning a whole bar, but 74 stars and getting some sunshine is good for soul. Ah, food stands are doing really well aboard, I hear. Better than wasting away in Shinjuku at any rate.
Shinjuku.
Yeah, that's like a little side street. Anyway, that book is important to you. You've probably still got it in this place. You want the address?
Wait, I knew you looked familiar. Your brother's Daiso, right?
You know him? Oh well. Probably the smile on my face that threw you off. Tell his brother how to say hi. While you're at it, tell him that the takoyaki stands are still the future of cuisine. There we go.
I'll do that. Thanks for all your help. Anyway, let's go
Alright.
see Daiso. Leave. Ooh, Shinjuku.
Shinjuku.
Let's go see Mr. Daiso again.
Yep.
The man who's been trying to help us from the start. Okay. Hello, sir.
Hi, Ayami. How can I help you today?
Hey, Daiso. How are things?
Oh, hey, you know, same old, same old.
Funny thing, I met your brother while I was in Asakusa today.
Haruto? You met Haruto? What are the chances?
Who knows? Maybe it was preordained.
Huh. I would have thought. So he's still selling takoyaki and he's dead. Did he say anything?
He is. He said to remind you that takoyaki stands as the future of cuisine, that you should go and help him.
Yeah, you talked to Haruto, right? Always the optimist, that guy.
I actually have a favor to ask you. Do you still have the book your brother gave you a few months ago?
I think that guy gives me his headaches. Not sure if I can help you, Army.
He said he gave it to you when you were in the hospital.
Oh, what makes you think I was in the hospital? I didn't ever go to the hospital for checkups. Besides, that dog's bringing me stuff all the time. Always trying to drag me, kicking and screaming to where the grass is greener.
This would have been more recently. After a rough patch? Maybe it was stupid to come and ask.
Oh, no, it's fine. That idiot always running his mouth. Fucking traitor, hey. Those were just, nothing serious, eh? Just drank too much is all. Sorry, detective, but I don't want to talk about it.
Alright, understood. I'm not here to dig up bad memories, Daiso.
Thanks. Said you were looking for a book, Ryan. Truth is, I don't remember a book. I do remember Haruto giving me an old magazine, though, back in the hospital. It was one of the ones I used to read when I was younger, when things weren't quite so complicated. Wait, wait a second, I have it in the storeroom still. Dang it, sorry Army, hold on a second. Amazing how much junk someone accumulates over the years. Maybe I should throw some of this old stuff out, huh? Here it is. It's yours, detective. Hey, no wonder I recognized that photo you brought by.
Yeah.
It's the same gal. An idol named Ruby.
Reina.
Oh, Ruby, see, it says right there on the corner.
Yeah, I can read.
Yeah, I can read Japanese. Pretty crazy that it was still in my shop. Guess that means you're still looking for her. Why do we keep running into each other?
Must be fate.
I don't buy it. One hell of a detective. Must have a pretty sharp nose.
If you say so, Daiso. Do you mind if I take this?
Like I said, it's yours. Got promised like get rid of some of my old junk.
Thank you.
See you around, Ayami.
Take care, Daiso.
Bye bye. We're leaving.
Bye bye.
Okay, now that we got the magazine,
Yep.
should be able to go talk to. Mr. Bookman over here. Um,
Welcome back, detective.
Raina, the last mask bearer, poor thing. She had no idea what was being done to her.
Nor did the new common kind led by Tokamasa know what they had done, not truly.
You promised me an end to the story. Well, let's hear it.
Yes, it's not a happy one, I'm afraid. After a time, Shinjicho began to forget himself. The immortality the mask granted separated her from her memories of being human. The being she was tasked to protect seemed increasingly alien to her. Constantly bombarded with the whispers of her dead brethren, Yukami, whose words she could not possibly understand, she went mad. Her hatred and sorrow turned to bloodlust, sacrificing new souls to sustain the mask of the dark for a while longer. Girl I knew had eroded away. She became a monster. Last spark of humanity only emerged in a final act. One day, in order to destroy herself, donned the mask and entered the door. There was only a brief window afterwards with the master gained a new master who retained control of the dark. There was no one. The dark no longer had a master, so it began to feed on the hatred of mankind, leaking back into our world in return. At the time Tokamasa found the mask, strange creatures began to manifest. The energy within the dark has been mixing with that of this world. Something has been born, been growing in the dark, not a kami or man they knew. Their Raina's mind into the mask slowed its growth, connects the will to resist what is coming. What? Uncertain.
It wasn't the ending to Shishijo's story you promised me, is it? It's my own. You knew. You always knew from the moment I set foot in here, you knew what was in store for me.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As I said, it's not a happy ending.
You expect me to accept that? To abandon everything and become some scarecrow in the dark?
You've seen now what the dark is, what it's capable of. Imagine that darkness spreading through the world, corrupting all it touches. Only you can stop it, but it is a choice. Cannot force you.
The collector said resisting was the only way to stay human and free.
It's true, going against the flame may grant you a measure of peace, but it will not make you free. What awaits you has already come to pass. Eventually, you will accept it. But at least for now, the choice is yours.
We really are fated to whatever we're caught up in.
Yeah.
Oh! Forget and remain yourself, or continue to destiny. We have to decide now.
Yes.
Oh no!
Either to become the mask bearer, or to have an alternate ending.
What should we do?
Hmm.
Or do we just do like a coin flip?
Oh, yes. Let's see what. Yeah, leave it up to fate. I know it would be
Alright,
fitting.
alright. Just gonna find like.
Also, make heads forget, remain yourself, and tails continue your destiny.
Okay. Okay, so I just went to Google. I'm just doing the coin flip thing. We're just gonna flip. So you said heads was forget,
Yep.
and tails is to continue destiny?
Yep.
Okay. Flipping. Heads. Forget.
Alright.
Ooh. Alright. There we go. We're gonna forget. We don't care.
Yep.
I don't want this. I want to be me a little longer.
It's alright, child. Experience the possibilities of the time you have left a little longer. Until we meet again.
Damn. Alright. Back to our investigation we go then.
Yep.
Sitting there comfortably, the historian Yasuhisa casually laid out everything that I'd been experiencing like he was reading it out of a book. A mass suicide, ancient groups, and a door to the spiritual realm. It sounds like a myth, an interesting story told to travelers in a bygone era. It's hard to believe it relates to Kazuki and Reina. I can't see it. The bridge between the Kamakura samurai and a young girl. He said Reina fit into the story. She's a mask bearer, but how? Yasuhisa, the collector. I thought when I'd met them I'd entered their world and could start to understand, however faintly. But my intuition as a detective tells me they're hiding something from me still. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I need to keep going. What day is it anyway? How long have I been chasing these leads? Day turns to night, the hours bleed into each other. Even the seasons don't seem to follow the natural order anymore. Everything's blurring together. Ugh, my head. Maybe I should take my medication. Impossible as it seems, following the old man's hunch is my best bet to finally understanding the mask. Even Takashi didn't know what happened to the Kamenkai. Finding the police report is the way forward. A few weeks ago, it would have been easy for me to ask around and pull a file. It'll be a bit more difficult now, I imagine. What's the worst that can happen? I should head to Police HQ and see what I can find.
Yep.
Can we tell them? No. Okay.
Alright.
We already passed on the message, so we don't need to talk to them anymore. To the police station.
Yep.
Kind of funny that we're like ignoring the whole going to the apartment where Reina had died the first time.
Oh, that's because we took a different route.
Yeah. Decided to go to Kamakura first instead of investigating Reina more.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I didn't realize you could like skip that entire section.
Because I actually never experienced that section. Because I went
Really?
checked Kamakura last time.
Ah. Whereas I did.
shit.
I decided to investigate Reina more and I got kind of swept up in the case with the Yakuza. That's why yeah, I was like, damn, this is so weird.
You're gonna be kidding me.
Yeah. Yeah, so you didn't even get to see that part. It's pretty interesting. There are a few ways you could go from what I could tell. Where you just kind of follow exactly what the Yakuza tells you to do.
Yep.
Or you go against them. And kind of the like ending to their part is that sure, I didn't do what they said, but because I helped the cat lady before and the cats liked
Oh no,
me.
yeah, I've actually done that.
Oh,
Sorry.
you have done that. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
like the cat
You got
helped.
bailed out by a cat.
Yeah. Anyway, he's Detective Tyra, the man we don't like.
Oh shit! You've got to be kidding me. Funny, me and the other guys were just talking about after the practice the other day. Specifically, we're taking bets as how long it would be before you showed up your face again. Shame, coming in here, it'll cost me 10,000 yen. Not that it matters. Ever since that things are looking up for me. I won the last Department Kendo tournament. I've been enjoying my promotion. Oh yeah, thanks to the new office, by the way. Anyway, non-active duty cops or you, in other words, aren't allowed in HQ right now. So what do you want?
How did you deal with this guy before?
I'm pretty sure I was being polite.
That you were what?
Being polite.
Being polite to him? Yeah, that's what I did as well. I was like, there's no point making him our enemy if we don't get the case files. Yeah. Go to hell! I need a favor. Be mean to them, there's no point. Any cats in here?
Yeah. Oh man, this just gets better and better. Begging me for a favor, huh? Kinda figured you might someday. So, what do you want me to do, E2? Sneak into the evidence locker, steal your gun back for ya? Haha, like I'd do anything for you. The brass have already told everyone in the damn station to steer clear of you. You've considered bad luck for people's careers. Well, myself excluded, I suppose. Wouldn't expect anyone to do any favors from here on out if I were you. And I'd rather not people see us talking and think we're all friendly or something. Now get out. We'll have to call someone down here.
No, we're not gonna threaten with violence. Jesus. There's always a violent option. It's just like, be violent! Be violent! Be a crazy violent person.
Yeah.
But nah, we just need to suck up to him a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Just, you know, be nice to your current superiors.
And then you can get your revenge later on. I'm surprised to see you back. How can I help you, Captain?
Well, we already know what the historian is, so... I was told your dojo trains a lot of people in the station and the police, but...
That's right. I train many of them personally.
Do you know Akira Taira, a detective from Tokyo HQ?
Ah, yes, Detective Tara. I know him quite well. Man with a great deal of innate talent in martial arts. Though the talent is offset by his rash personality.
Rash is a very diplomatic way to put it. Sorry to put you on the spot, but Tyra is about the only usable link I've got left in the police force and the one person who's trying to stop me the most. Seeing as you train with him all the time, I was hoping you might, know something that would change his mind, if you know what I mean.
I asked me to help you blackmail Tara. Beyond the obvious reasons why I wouldn't help you do that, I also happen to think it won't work. You may be surprised to hear this, but Detective Tara actually lives a fairly straightforward life. Its success, I something that would draw any scrutiny, at least among his fellow officers, and he is engaged to be married. Well,
Someone actually agreed to marry that slime? That poor girl.
yes, a very nice girl. And they're quite happy together.
Oh yeah? We'll see how that long lasts.
May I ask what exactly Tara did to you to make you feel so strongly?
Good to me? Huh, you should be asking him that. Ever since I started, he's looked down on me and never missed a chance to remind me how he felt. I ignored him because I figured if I worked hard enough and earned my promotion, that would shut him up once and for all.
You eventually got this promotion, I take it? Well, did he shut up like you thought?
No, he got worse. It started with him spreading rumors about me sleeping around on HQ, and then there were various complaints to my supervisor. He couldn't stand that I'd won. It's all falling apart now though, huh? He got my old job and every time I see him he has that smug grin on his stupid face like he's mocking me.
So you hate the fact that at least in his mind he was right.
Something like that. Tyra's not the first person to think a woman didn't deserve the promotion I got, but it stung a little extra when he ended up at my desk.
Yes, what's much.
You're not saying you think that brown-nosing, womanizing, lazy, good-for-nothing asshole actually deserves my spot, are you?
No, I can't judge the inner workings of a police force, but from what I've heard, it's only going to be the first time an officer didn't earn the promotion honestly. Often on which my students spy, I always notice an interesting trend. You see, usually the outcomes are matched with nothing to do with this skill.
Is there a moral at the end of the story?
Patience, Ito. You see two students who face each other, but before they even draw their swords, they decided the outcome. Students rank each other themselves based on practice, their social status, their schools, or any number of things, before they even enter my territory. A student perceiving himself as stronger will always be more relaxed, more ready to attack. The student who resign themselves to defeat desperately defends. It's not a skill or merit that wins the battle, it's expectations. You see where I'm going with this?
I do, but I'm not sure if I like it. You're saying that unless I can break Tyra's perception of me, I'll keep losing, right?
So, for a man like Tyra who expects certain things of women, find him at every turn, but
If I suck up to him and play the part, it might throw him off guard enough for me to win this fight. Sound about right?
very perceptive. Yeah.
Oh good.
This should help.
Sake.
It's a gift.
Wow, that's so flattering, I barely even know you. I suppose in order to degrade myself to scum like Tyra, I could use a drink.
It's not for you. It's for Tara.
Oh, and he was thinking you were being nice.
This is a very expensive brand, as a matter of fact. Tara's favorite. Gift for his promotion.
A promotion he stole. A promotion into my position.
Think of it as a way to firm off balance. Can't strike at his heart until he drops his guard, after all. You know how to play the role he expects of you, mentioned as the type of woman he likes.
Much as it pains me to admit, that might work. Thanks for the sake. Oh, we can still ask him. I spoke to Yasuhisa the historian.
Oh, good, and
Takashi, what is he?
I understand your question.
He's one of them.
And me too. Are you alright? An old man, what else could he be?
No, Takashi, you must have noticed. There's something off about him. Like the collector, but no, not exactly like him.
Not sure what Yasuhisa told you to scare you like this. I've known him for years. He's a bit eccentric, too philosophical for his own good, but he's harmless. Allow me to offer you some advice. Will you blame it now? Not him. Do. Why can't I spend research on kind in the past? Or begin to feel the world have become mad? But it didn't. Under the eternal attack as it always does. Me who became a ninja. You always walk away, Detective Ito. Mysteries aren't worth solving.
Drink sake? Nah, we can't touch it. It's a gift. For our
Superior.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. Here,
Yeah.
his bottle. Be happy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Take your stupid promotion gifts.
大変失礼いたしました。
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm sorry.
That's it, Ito. I've heard enough of you. What?
You had it right, Tyra. I'm sorry. You're a good detective, and I never did congratulate you on your promotion. Here, this is for you.
Eh? I get it. So you think bribing is gonna work, huh? Kendo Michi? Is that a bottle of Kendo Michi? No way. It sells out in weeks. Even my family rarely managed to get a bottle, and they knew people to ask. How do you get it?
That's not important. Consider it an apology for how I've treated you in the past. I present this to you as a way to formally hand over my old position to you. It's clearly in better hands now.
But...
The awkward silence. Accept my apology, sir!
Ito? Sit up, will ya? Ito, it's fine. Just sit up already. Okay, accept your apology. Hell, I didn't know how you felt that way. I mean, a lot of recent events and all. Long overdue. Guess for all the stress you've gone for the delay, understandable. Glad you finally learned how to manage your emotions properly.
That. Thank you for your kind words, Detective Tyra. Once I return to the department, I know I'll have much to learn from you.
It's a little early for that talk, don't you think? We don't even know if they'll let you back on the force after the hearing.
Yes, I suppose you're right, Detective. I shouldn't have spoken so brashly. Accept my humble apology.
You just stop that, please. I always thought you'd be a better cop if you listened to your fellow detectives a bit more. Suppose there's a lot you have to learn from me, hey?
I know you're right, Detective Tyra. I was so brushed before. That's probably how I ended up here.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for dropping this by, too. To tell you the truth, it's been a tough time for all of us. It's better to stick together. We're all the same team after all, right? Maybe once you're back with me, we can partner up.
One can only hope I'll be so lucky.
Right. Look, I'll go back to my office. You need anything else?
Well, I was thinking, but... Oh no, I couldn't possibly bother you. You're so busy.
It's fine, I can handle it. Go on.
Well, I know I shouldn't be, but I've been doing a little research. In an unofficial capacity, you know. I was wondering if you could pull a file for me?
You know I can't give you access to the system. You're suspended, and besides, it would be against regulations, and I guess if you stay on that side of the counter, I could get Ishibashi to help you. I think this means we're best friends or anything. It's just repayment for the Kendo Michi.
Oh, thank you, but Tyra, Detective Tyra, I wouldn't want to impose on your busy schedule.
Again? Stand up. Saki, I'm going back to my office. Look up the file detail once. Log the search query into my name. Got it?
Yes, sir, of course.
I'll be on my new office all afternoon, so direct calls there, clear?
Yes, sir. I think he's gone. Damn, Miami. I mean, I've twisted some guys around my finger before, but That was something else. Don't think it'll take long to get your office back if you want to keep working that magic. Ayami, listen to me very closely. It's very, very important you train me how to do that. For, professional purposes. I think you're alright on your own, Saki. Oh, fine. Be that way. Anyway, you've got tire sign-off. What did you want me to look up for you? On March 4th, 1996, there was a raid on a compound belonging to a cult called the Komankai. I'd like the official report plus everything else you can find on it. Wow. That's some heavy reading material. I'll get right on it, boss. Doesn't seem like there's much to go on here. Looks like there's only one file. Righto, I'll put it on a USB for you so you can take it with you. Just don't tell anyone. Here you go. Thanks, Saki. I owe you one. You owe me more than one, Ayami. See you around. Yep, I do.
Yeah.
Excellent. To the apartment. Use the USB. Look at the laptop. Any cats?
Nope.
Nope, just our cat.
Yeah.
Use the USB. Something doesn't smell right. There's a raid on a compound and all that's left is this lone debriefing. Doesn't add up. Not to mention so much of what is here is redacted. Officers arriving at the scene found 12 people dead on arrival, including Tokibasa and Mai's parents. Where are the details about how they died? Not to mention the report itself was filled almost a week after the raid, so why aren't there any autopsy reports? It says here 2 children and 1 adult are believed missing. That must be Mai, Takashi, and their grandmother. Guess that means Takashi was telling the truth after all. So many people have been hiding information from me, it's almost a relief. Still, for such a short report, it raises a whole lot of questions. The list of the dead, the cause of the death, if there were other survivors, what else they found. It's all lost. Even the location of the compound has been classified. All I know is that the mask was found in the middle of a pile of dead bodies. What the hell happened here? Why was it covered up? Yeah. The report is unclear, but it's obvious something terrible happened at the Komankai compound. No doubt the mask had a part to play in these 12 people's deaths, and one way or another, it found its way to Reina afterwards. She said she was searching for the door, which means her connection to it is no mere coincidence either. The Collector said the path in the dark would never reveal itself unless they understood her past. The report is a dead end for now, but he gave me another lead. A talent agency called Omega in Kabukicho. Ah, we go there anyways. Okay.
Oh yeah, okay. So we just do things in the opposite order.
Yeah. It's not a whole lot to go on, but maybe I'll find the connection I need to connect the dots. For now, all I can do is go to Kabukicho and ask around.
Well,
We don't need no pills.
no, we're pretty good on sanity. It's time to go and chat with the Yakuza.
Yeah, time to cause a commotion. Off we go.
I will be right back.
I
I'm
didn't-
gonna go to the
Yeah.
toilet.
Go ahead. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna mention. I didn't actually get to talk to all the people in the club before I got, like, scouted by the Yakuza. It wasn't very nice. Probably the most interesting experience we had this game is running the Yakuza. Because, you know, we were in their bar asking too many questions that we didn't quite understand, and then we got caught up in it. Blah, 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 blah. That's how it is. Gonna take this minute to drink. No. I hope everyone's evening is going great so far. I mean, it's been a pretty alright day. I felt pretty productive working on stuff.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Alright, let's get back into the story. The collector mentioned a talent agency by the name of Omega here in Kabukicho with ties to Reina. Unless there's a big sign advertising it, which I highly doubt, I'll need to ask around to find it. The crazy thing is, I don't think we ever actually found anyone from Omega before we got caught by the Yakuza.
No.
Based on the dragon motifs and the general vibe around the building, I guess this place is no normal bar. Who knows how many other places around here the Yakuza have dipped their fingers into. Howdy. I'm gonna talk to some police officers. 3 faces in uniform that I don't recognize. Though I doubt they'll have a hard time recognizing me. The way they huddle around, it hardly looks like they're doing much police work. More than a few violations probably pass under their noses, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone slips them a bit of cash on the side to ignore them. Cops like that probably wouldn't give me any trouble, and they definitely aren't going to blab to the superiors about seeing me in Kabukicho. Let's see, what are they up to?
Hey, hold up. Don't I know you?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Was hiding someone behind your back. Aren't you detective who's faithful over town a few weeks back? Yeah, that's it. How did I not recognize you before? Hey guys, didn't made you come by our house earlier? Can we just pull it in? Hold on, Denjiro. Do you think this is a good idea? Ah, what are you talking about? Oh, oh, yeah. But an HQ might be risking more than your job, for what I think. He's right. I should stick out next out. He has to done anything wrong. Being on her leave doesn't mean she can't walk around, does it?
I'm with you. I doubt I need to remind you boys what happens when you ruffle the wrong feathers at HQ.
You guys gotta be serious. Look, I'm not saying we arrest her, only... I think you're going to piss off the wrong people, Denjiro. I don't know how much more obvious I need to be before you get it. No one, not even the detective, is worth bringing down her wrath. Especially right now, he's expecting the stable ground here. Yeah, he's good enough family to take up. Ready to repeat, Home Officer Ono.
Oh no!
Oh no. Extra promotion one day, and from the normal system comes in HQ that Ono's just a little third from the fight. He was on gunfight to a crime.
Oops. Huh?
Yeah, done that. Seriously gone missing from evidence. That's what is true. Does it really matter if it is or not? What is? There's too many questions around here. Now we've been failed. Good. Maybe guys are right. Sorry if that guy freaked you out again because we didn't see anything. Right. We didn't see you. Deputy and got it.
Yeah, I got it. Being on the street around here isn't exactly an easy position to be in, huh?
Means a bottom? Yeah. Then we go follow up. Like I was HQ in the upper going on around here. So what? Be the pivot, when you detective, you're about the Mifuna family, right? I'm sure she has. All you need to stay on our subject. Actually, around. A lid on it. If you think we are, or what you think goes around here, this is mad. Remember that. On the weeks ago, it might not be perfect, so we'll do our best. Right. 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 So we did the final best. That wasn't for us, but we turned the table like not saying it. We know it now. Carry that head from out there. Along.
I think I'll do just that. Good luck, officers. If I hear Tara, she's meowing.
No, the cat wants attention.
No. What's going on over here, boys? It looks like they've been digging up the sidewalk, but since they're blocking my view, I can't quite see what they're doing. What you doing, guys?
Hey, lady, you need something. There's nothing to see here. Go ahead and move along.
Why should I? You said yourself there's nothing to see after all. Bit of advice for you, if you're trying to keep someone from staying out of your business, I wouldn't leave with nothing to see here.
Yeah, you think so too. Every time you say nothing to see here, people stop and stare at us instead of actually moving along. Nothing to see here. It does kind of make me want to look more, you know? Kind of sinister, nothing to see here. As what cops say, but there's definitely without doubt something worth seeing. Having a lot of your advice, boys. Last objective was you who work for me, not the other way around. Alright, don't you be so damn cheap. Always saying so, unless you want every profit to come to you first, stopping staring at us, you can try it. Now you talk to your employers. You're aware of who I work for, right? Right? Digging a hole isn't the least of your worries, so do as I say. Comes to the worst.
What exactly are you guys doing? All of a sudden, I can't help but wonder what some suit is doing standing by a construction site.
Agree with the little lady on that one. As far as I can tell, we're pulling up the strip of concrete for no damn reason at all. No reason apart from its scheduled maintenance requested by the building's owner. There were complaints of people falling or getting hurt because of that uneven pavement. My employer generously offered her own money. Great and you'd be fine to me until we get started hacking, but you still won't be hacking. Maybe it's something to do with that little thing you had wrapped on top before. Why ask to stick 3 more holes up this Oh, I get it. I was gonna give it to a friend. Yes, exactly. I mean, what you said was exactly threatening. Honestly, I've heard better. Did you try to imply that he's going to make us cover ourselves in concrete? Kind of boring threat. Alright, fine folks. Maybe you should remember you can paid very soon this weekend. Oh, trust me. Have you missed? Would you please kindly move along? As the I'm busy with this food without any additional options.
Alright, guys. Seems this club is pretty popular and already has a lot of customers. Maybe talking to some of the regulars would give me an idea of where to start looking for a mega. Here we go. We're in the club. Who should we talk to
club.
first? Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, no, we can't talk to him. Oh no, 5 and 6.
Yeah, we can talk to the guy in the corner.
Sorry, which one?
Oh, guy in the corner at the very end. Alright.
The end. Hey, do you know this area?
What?
I had a question about.
What? Speak up. I can't hear you. Speaker's right there. You're gonna have to talk louder.
I'm looking for an agency.
You're looking for a vacancy, what?
No, and
You're what?
I'm looking for information about a mega talent agency. Do you know anything?
Oh. You really shouldn't shout things like that around here.
Oh dear. Now we trigger the sequence of events.
Excuse me, miss. What have you might join us next door? Considered an invitation from the Maya. Besides, what a nice venue to this come. Yeah, that we have.
Oh dear.
Well, we're going straight to it.
Sure, I'll go. Or who are you? It doesn't really matter. So, sure, I'll go.
We'll get this out of the way.
Yeah.
We can't follow up.
I don't think refusing the Yakuza is a good play. Welcome. Come in. Let me introduce myself. I'm Kasumi Mifune. I appreciate you coming by to talk. You thugs didn't give me much of an option.
Oh, you think you're calling me a thug? We're businessmen. You got that?
Oh, I've got it all right, but don't think that dressing in a suit makes you any less of a thug.
Say another word, you cop bitch.
Enough! You say another word, I'll make you wish you hadn't. Now get out, both of you.
... Yes, boss.
My apologies. The quality of help you can find these days isn't quite up to the standard that it was in my father's time. Wild dogs can be difficult to train, but they'll come around. Even I have to beat it into them. Sit down, relax. Can I get you a drink? No, thanks.
No thanks, scary lady.
Whiskey on the rocks. Yeah, I don't think it really matters. I'm gonna go no thanks. I see.
I see.
Then excuse me while I pour one for myself. Why don't we skip the small talk and you tell me why I'm here? I'm getting to that. Seems you're a woman who doesn't like to waste time. Good. As luck would have it, neither am I. Let's get right to it. A short while ago, a couple of men downstairs ran up to tell me you, a cop, had walked past my bar into one of my nightclubs. Then I hear you've been sniffing around, asking about one of my investments. Investments? You mean Omega? Smart girl. Tell me, Ayami Ito, why is it that a cop is going around asking pointed questions like that? More curious still, not just any cop but a publicly shamed cop on leave. Shamed cop who's had a history of... How did they word it? Ah, yes. A history of psychotic episodes. How do you know all that? We all have friends, Detective Ito. And when detectives are wandering around my part of the city, my friends tell me everything I want to know. Honestly, You don't seem all that crazy to me. As to why you're after Omega, I'd say you piqued my interest. Sorry, look at us. You said no small talk and here we are, off in the bushes somewhere. Let's get back on track, shall we? As you're not acting in any official capacity, it's safe to say that no one knows you're here, correct? No, I suppose they don't. In your position, I might have tried to lie, but I appreciate the honesty. It was a rhetorical question anyway. I know for a fact there's no one coming for you. Funny, you don't strike me as the stupid type, and yet you willingly entered a den of vipers. If you valued your neck staying on your shoulders, surely you wouldn't do something so reckless. You can skip the threats. If you wanted to do something to me, you'd have done it already. Plus, you're smart enough to know not to hurt a cop, even one in my position. Good. I like you. Given your prickly demeanor, I doubt you're working with one of my competitors, and you're definitely not here for your police buddies. Okay, I give up. I have to know. What exactly is it you want to know about Omega? I'm looking for this girl. Her name is Reina. I was told she was involved with the agency somehow. I want to know what happened to her. How very noble of you. Figuring that out might be a bit difficult, as I'm afraid Omega is an extremely recent acquisition. To get back further, you'll have to talk to its president and former owner, a man named Eiichi Higashi. As it so happens, that makes two of us who'd like to have a word with him. Like peas in a pod, us two. Unfortunately, when he handed over the business, he became a bit, how should I put it, forgetful about his outstanding debts to us. And the poor thing is so scared of me that he's ignoring all my calls, probably thinking I'd do something awful to him if I found him. I can't imagine how'd he get that idea. Can you? Maybe you prefer talking to a police officer instead of talking to me. I'm not some green recruit. I know how this works by now. What's the catch? You'd never tell me where he was and send me on my way for nothing. Of course I wouldn't. You'll have to prove that you can be trusted first. There's someone else I need you to talk with. A bit of a softer target than Higashi. Pretty good deal, right? Everything you're looking for in exchange for one little job.
Yeah, we'll
Well,
just go there.
I mean, last time I was just like, yeah, sure, and then denied it right as we started talking to the cat lady. Yeah.
I mean, that's the best route.
Yeah. Just one job, right? Oh. Don't make this more difficult than it has to be. You'll agree eventually. So why fight it? I know a lot about you. Top of your class and one of the best detectives on the force. You wouldn't let something as pesky as morals get in the way of good information, would you? I've heard about you too, Kazumi Mufune. Or more accurately, I heard a lot about your father. As you should. My father was a good man. It's not surprising you know more about him than me. That'll change soon enough. Won't be a footnote in his story much longer. My father always undervalued the power of information, but I really get to know the people I associate with. You, for instance. Everything you've done paints the picture of someone who's very determined and very desperate to find this girl of yours. Don't let other people tell you otherwise, Detective. I think those traits are a wonderful combination. However, it also means you don't have a whole lot of bargaining power right now. If you don't want to work for me, that's fine. You can go home and quietly overdose on whatever medication they've got you taking instead. Furthermore, I could just refuse the request altogether, but that'd be so boring. We both need something, so let's help each other out instead. Do the job I ask, and I'll tell you what I know about little Higashi. As I was saying, like him, there's another business owner, Akihabara, who's unfortunately behind on her payments as well. That's a shame too. I really wanted a straightforward relationship with this one. See, I help out with a few things. In exchange, she kicks back a little of her business. Sometimes we send over new contracts to renegotiate the terms of our mutually beneficial relationship. Sadly, she's neglected to sign the newest one. I'm a cop, not some Yakuza debt collector. Do it yourself. Suspended cop? You can't parade your badge around as proof that you're some white knight anymore. Due to the recent, transition of power, I can't do it myself just this minute. The dogs at Tokyo Police Headquarters start panting whenever me or any of my men are seen outside of Kabukicho. I'm not asking you to club someone's head in. I'm only asking you to give them a friendly reminder to keep up to date on their paperwork. Easy, right? Here, take it. Do this for me, and I'll feel a lot more comfortable giving out information about Omega. Also, I'll remind you, with your impending review, it would be unseemly if it got out that you were meeting with Yakuza, wouldn't it? Blackmail, huh? That's such an ugly word. And here I thought we were becoming friends. No, I'm just stating the facts of the situation is all. The business you're going to is a cat cafe in Akihabara. Kazu can give you the address on the way out. Wait, a cat cafe or... what? A cat cafe? What else would it be? Well, a cat cafe or a cat-made cafe? What? Are we talking about cats or people dressed like cats? Because freaking cat cafe, actual cats, adorable, fluffy, precious cats. Why the hell would I invest in some stupid maid cafe? Cats! Normal cats. Damn it. I'm all worked up. Look, get that damn contract signed and we'll talk. She's like, the fuck are you talking about? Where's the confusion at? Yeah. Alright. Now we'll go get the cat.
Yeah.
The cat will save us.
Get Tomo.
I don't know why you can look into this if there's nothing you can do about it. Wait. That something appeared. I think these young girls end up being okay. I feel like I got what I needed and left them to fend for themselves. If only I had more time. No point dwelling on it now. I need to go talk to Sachiko at the cat cafe. Oh, okay. Off we go. Cat cafe. Look at all the kitties. Welcome back. I think Tomo remembers you.
Yep.
He must be appreciative of all your help to make him feel better. Although, I've had to stop the deliveries of sashimi. Even the smell seems to set off his bowels. Another quirk added to an already quirky character. Maybe it's a sign that you were right about the fish.
Yeah, listen. We need to talk.
Okay, sure, why the serious face? What's wrong?
You own Yakuza?
How exactly does the owner of a cat cafe get mixed up with Yakuza?
Huh? What do you mean?
I met someone recently who gave me a contract with your name on it to sign. I read it and it seems like you owe them quite a bit of money. Why? I've been around this kind of stuff for a long time and I can't figure out how the cat cafe owes that kind of money.
Money?
Yakuza? Wait, you're working for her? Why? I'm not working for anyone. All I've got is this contract in your name, and I want to know why.
Truth is, this place isn't all above board. Or it is, but it wasn't always. I didn't borrow money or anything that stupid. When I was setting up this place, I was just trying to stay above water. But the building owner kept coming by to complain, and then these government types and health inspectors came knocking. I never realized how complicated opening up a place like this in Tokyo could be. All those rules and regulations. All I ever wanted was to help out the kitties and make people happy. Then she came by, someone who loved cats as much as I did. She offered to help me smooth things over with everyone. I mean, I saw the tattoos and everything, but I don't think you should judge people because of how they look. I still don't. There was no way I was going to stay open and keep my kitties if I didn't get help fast. So I accepted her offer, and things got better pretty quickly after that. The building owner stopped complaining and all the permits fell into my lap. Maybe you think I was stupid, but most of the cats here would be stray or dead if I didn't get her help. For a while, I thought I was saved by a guardian angel. After all, she loved the cats and was kind and friendly to me. It's been quiet, too. The business with Tomo's bowels was the first incident I've had in months. About 2 months after accepting her help, when I was closing up the shop, some men showed up with a contract like the one you're holding. They said it was for services rendered or something like that. It wasn't much at the time, so I signed it. I owed her a lot after all, and I was doing pretty well. Only, they kept coming back, and every time they came back, they had a new contract. Every contract wanted more and more money. It's gotten out of hand. I can't keep up anymore. Kasumi won't even see me anymore to talk about it. You didn't really think you'd get a favor from the Yakuza for nothing, did you? I wasn't being greedy, Ito. I thought she was trying to help. Helping the only way she knows how.
With money.
Money and influence. Please, you have to help me! The amount of money that I've asked for is out of hand. I'm doing well for now, but if they got their way, I'd be out of business. You have to tell Kasumi. Please. Tell her that if this place closes down, all these cats, there'll be no place for them to go. The poor kitties. They'd be put down. I can't support them myself. I don't think animal services will let me keep them. I couldn't live with myself if that happened. I'm begging you, Ito. Don't do this.
Don't worry, we're not
Yeah.
making you sign. I'll help you.
Yeah.
I'm taking the cat, though.
We just need Tomo.
Yeah, I'll just keep Tomo, though. Damn it. Doesn't matter what I need from her. I can't make you sign this in good conscience. Hooray! I knew you would prevail in the end. Thanks. How'd you get a mix up with that woman anyway? I need some information from her. You should be careful. I don't know about her, but thugs are dangerous. Last time they were here, I heard them talking about having to teach a girl from another cafe a lesson or something. Makes me feel sick thinking about it. What else would you expect from guys like that? Breaking legs is probably all they're capable of outside of grunking and drinking. Call me naive, but I don't get how someone can be so two-faced. When I started seeing her in the papers lately, I couldn't believe it. Surely that ruthless woman they were talking about couldn't be the Kasumi I knew, or so I thought. Guess it's like you said, a tiger can't change its stripes, right? Maybe so. At any rate, you should probably be more careful who you trust in the future. Sorry, I didn't mean to wrap you up in all this. But thank you for not making me sign. So what's your plan? I'm not sure if I really have one. Maybe I can appeal to her kinder self. If she really is a cat lover, I'm sure she wouldn't want to see the little guys hurt, right?
Oh no. I've really gone and got myself into trouble, haven't I? Maybe I should go instead.
The contract was given to me, so I better deal with it myself. Plus, I get the impression that being confined by the cops hasn't put her in a great mood.
I'm sure you don't agree, but I still think there's something good in her. Sometimes I can't help but wonder if she'd be doing all of these things if she didn't grow up into that life. And all the kitties loved her when they played with her. Cats are such good judges of character. I somehow don't think her treatment of animals correlates too much with her treatment of people. Ugh, I'm suddenly starting to feel a little queasy thinking about going back there without the contract. Damn it, Hayami, you've really gotten yourself into this one, haven't you? No point dwelling on it now. I've made up my mind and I can't run Yakuza debt collections just because I'm in a tight spot. Take care. Don't worry, my kitties are never wrong in judging someone's character. Yeah, sure. I'll think of something, but I need you to lay low. Maybe close up shop for a while until I sort something out. Yeah, that's a wise decision.
Time to face the music.
Yeah, let's go see Kasumi again. Off we go. Hey, what are you doing here? Go back! Oh, honestly, little one, I don't want you to get hurt. Go home.
We thought the most important character.
Yes, we got the cat. He's coming with us. He's our lifeline. Welcome back. I assume you took care of that little nuisance for me? I didn't have her sign it. I couldn't in good conscience ruin someone's life like that. Let me explain something to you. If I give you something to do, you don't come back until it's done. What? Do you think you're some sort of moral crusader? Helping out the little guy? What'd she tell you anyway? That she was a small town girl who couldn't keep up the big meetings in Tokyo? Put it that way. I guess I do sound like I'm asking a bit much. Did she tell you about all the cats that kept escaping or the ones who wandered into nearby businesses? How about the heaps of trash that were piling up around the place? If it weren't for me getting people off her back and cleaning up the place, those cats would probably be dead by now. What we have here, Detective, is a trust issue. You are too quick to take the other side because of who I am, or at least who you think I am. Pity. Kazu!
Yes, boss.
Take Ito outside and show her what happens when people disappoint me. Don't be too rough. I don't want a repeat of last time. Oh, and leave her face alone. I'd hate for someone to see a black eye and think she might be worthy of sympathy. Keep her jacket here. I like it. It's very chic. Did you know my friends tell me when all the police raids are coming? It's pretty handy, really. As a matter of fact, there's one scheduled for tomorrow. I'll be gone, of course, but if they were to find this jacket, well, who knows what they'd think. Would be a pity if someone recognized it. Kazu, escort her out. Good luck finding that stupid little girl. Hold on, Kazu. Ito, who is this? He's, I guess he's a stowaway from the cat cafe? He is, huh? I see. I love him! Look at his squishy little face. I can't have a detective being around such a cute little face. What's his name? Beaton? Oh, I think his name is Tomo. Tomo! That's not much of a name for a man, is it? I shall call you Mr. Marshmallow. About that blackmail and beating. Oh, that. Forget it. Really? Oh, good. Oh, Ito, lighten up. You're not a liability unless you start talking to your cop friends. And you wouldn't do that, would you? No, they likely wouldn't believe me at this point anyway. My thoughts exactly. So cheer up. How can you stay mad when you're looking at these big eyes and those little feet? I look at you and I see a woman whose priorities are all wrong, Ito. You don't appreciate what you have, only what you're looking for. That is, until you find it, but then what? What's left? That said, I was serious about one thing. If you talk to any cops about my business or about my, affections for cats or anything like that, Kazu might pay a visit to your apartment to pick up where he left off. But who wants to think about all the logistics of dismembering and disposing of a detective's body when you've got these little whiskers rubbing against you? Ah, Sachiko was right. You do generally love cats. So why make her sign a contract that would end with her having to put the cats down? Sachiko isn't as perfect and cute as she seems. She might love her cats, but she has strange ways of caring for them. She owes me a great debt, and it's my right to collect it. If her cafe shuts down, I'd make sure those cats have a home, though I can't say the same for their owner. This job is about tough decisions, not legal ones like you cops make. In my business, you have to sleep with the choices you make, not leave them at the door when you hand the case over to the courts. Mr. Marshmallow likes being picked up. Aww. He is pretty cute. I'm not sure if you meant for this outcome, but I have to say you have some guts coming back like you did. I thought you'd be another pushover cop to keep in my pocket. I underestimated you. And in doing so, I've given you information on one of my weaknesses. It's funny, really. I spend so much time making sure I'm not seen as the weak woman that all these men expect me to be, that I don't feel like myself sometimes. Something I'm sure you understand quite well. Tell you what, I'll let you have that one little weakness of mine. It's only fair. I know so many of yours, after all. In a different life, maybe we could have been friends. Kazu, stand down for now. Ito, consider yourself lucky. I'll let you keep your jacket tonight.
Understood, boss.
Alright, forget the Cat Cafe contract. I'll get one of my boys to deal with it later. What is it you wanted again? I want to speak to Omega's company president Higashi about a girl signed to his agency. That's right. Our missing agency president and one of his many projects. What a despicable little man. I'll tell you now, I had no problem taking control of the business from him. I left him as president to keep a few of his clients happy. A decision I regret now. Where is he? Unfortunately, I'm just as in the dark about why he disappeared too as you, I'm afraid. A deal's a deal, though. While you were out, I got an address to one of his old hideouts and the code to get in. Can't guarantee you'll find anything there, but I said I'd tell you what I knew, and that's what I know. You haven't sent one of your stooges to check it out for you? Stooges. I like you, but don't push it. As I said earlier, me and my men can't afford to be spotted right now, especially in an area getting so much special attention. Special attention? Doesn't Kabukicho get enough attention on its own? Kabukicho is what it is. This isn't Kabukicho. This particular spot got its reputation, and subsequently, its extra police patrols a bit more recently. In fact, I hear there's still an ongoing investigation going on there. I heard you be intimately familiar with that area and the incident that happened there. My condolences on the loss of your partner, Detective Tanaka, by the way. All the papers are rushing to make you out to be incompetent, or worse yet, some sort of psychotic killer. Maddening, isn't it? My friends in police headquarters say you were too, close. That's no way to lose someone you love. I suppose it's not too much to ask what really happened. Was there really someone there that night? Thanks on the condolences, but what happened that night isn't something I want to discuss right now. Suit yourself. Let's change the subject back to Higashi. It took a bit of digging to find that address. Seems he was keeping a second hideout in Shinjuku under a fake name. Now that we know where it is, he probably knows too. I highly doubt he'd be stupid enough to stay holed up in it. But I also doubt he'd be smart enough to completely clear the place out before he left town either. There's probably something in there that would lead us right to him. Get what you want, then let Kazu know where the slime is so we can straighten him out. He'll get those fantasies of running away out of his head. The code to the door is 11235. It's the only keypad lock on the street. You can't miss it. For what it's worth, I wish you good luck finding your little girl, but remember, you can't save them all, Ayami Ito. Oh, and Ito? Thanks for bringing Mr. Marshmallow to me. Being holed up in one place for the last few weeks can be a bit taxing. You know? Remember he loves fresh fish. Fresh fish, huh? Such a girl certainly does have an eccentric taste. Kazu, go pick up some sashimi.
Right away, boss.
That's payback. That's such payback. Poor cat. Alright. Where are he?
Back to Shinjuku.
To the keypad.
The door.
Huh. It worked. Looks like Kasumi's tip wasn't a lie. Ugh, what a stench. I know that smell. Anyone who's worked homicide long enough knows it. Somebody died. Open, kick, pick up. Just
You can just open it?
Just open the door. Seems to be locked. Can't open it. Alright. Pick the lock! Can't. Seems like the inside of the lock has been filed off. Pick it? Didn't move at all. Must be reinforced. What the heck? Okay. No good. It's as if something is holding it from the other side. What? The hairpin isn't catching on anything. This isn't going to work. Kick it! Damn it, that did nothing but hurt my foot. Alright.
Wow, isn't that awkward?
Yeah, then we have Mr. Deadman over here. Blech. This one won't budge either. Oh, okay, so Lily can't get into it anywhere unless we look at the body. Hello, Deadman. The word Ruby is written in blood on the wall. The blood is dry and looks like it's been there for weeks.
He's probably the he's probably the gun from that bag.
Yeah, this man's insides. Yes, I found Higashi. Damn it, I should have known. The decomposition on the body is pretty far advanced. He must have been here for weeks. Something else is wrong. The internal organs have been disturbed, maybe removed. There's a paper bag with the name Higashi written on it. The same handwriting and type of bag Reina left in the dumpster 2 weeks ago. This wasn't done quickly. She must have been staying here for weeks. Which means Kazuki was probably here too. Yeah, my sanity.
Yeah.
Oh. Nothing's changed, just a door. Alright. Nothing to see here. Where's that noise coming from? Oh, well, you know, just going a little insane. It sounds like something is trying to escape from the inside. That's it. The rattling stopped. Why?
And
Hello. Creepy room where people have
Yep.
died. We want the TV first or the images?
The images.
Images. Shots of various girls, all of them taken in this room. They don't look like the professional headshots an agency would take. They all look so sad and young. I've got a pretty good idea what these pictures were used for, and the types of people they might have been sent to. Raina! So it's true. I think you were kept in a place like this. What happened to you? Huh? Something's happening. The hallucinations.
You're back early.
Yeah. I don't feel good. I think I'll go to bed early tonight.
Ruby, don't ignore me. Early, it's the same excuses over and over.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ruby, my sweet little Ruby. You think that one song was a hit, you can just stop working?
Ross.
That's might as well go on, sweetheart. You spent it all trying to get you a record deal. Don't you think it's unfair to eat my food and stay here for free without doing any work? Ruby? Hey, crying. Stop crying. I'm talking to you.
Please. I didn't need it. I'll do another song. I'll make it up to you, I promise. I just don't want to.
That's exactly why I'm setting up all these meetings for you. To make the right impression of these guys and they'll take place. Speaking of which, we'll call a little while ago from Master. Know what he told me? He told me that you were being a little disagreeable with him last night at his place. You know what? That he's one of our best clients, don't you? Things he can do for you girls is really well. I shouldn't even need to tell you. I sent you to him because there was something special about you. And he said, out of all the girls, he particularly wanted to meet you. I did you a big favor by making that happen. And you compensate my generosity by sitting in a room, crying and telling me you don't feel well, or whatever excuse you come up with next.
I couldn't. He tried to.
I don't care what he's trying to do. You should have let him. Now look you in. When I took you in, you were vulnerable. Tiny girl who's already failing in school. I saw your potential. I could really tell how pretty you'll be when you're older.
It's all those men care about how I look.
So what? Think I took you in because of how smart you were? You're an idol. You're supposed to be looked at. Most men will fall for themselves to be a pretty girl like you. You ruin it for everyone when you sit there crying.
What are you doing?
Sick of you looking like an idiot, Ruby. Made me do this.
なんてこと。
And add time for the performance.
That music sequence.
Yep. But it's because they did one song.
Yeah. But yeah, we basically already know like the story of how she even got up to this point.
Yeah.
She became the mask bearer, and then because she basically had no family left, she ends up with this stupid guy, thinking that he can turn her into some, you know, idol and making money. But you know, he's always just doing like a lot of shady stuff on the sides for all the girls he's taken in. So stupid.
Terribly dodgy.
I don't think we have to watch this entirely. We could probably... We'll move on. Oh no, do I gotta watch the entire thing for something to happen? Actually, I don't really remember.
I don't know.
Or does it just restart? Yeah, it just
Restart.
restarts. Okay, never mind. Nothing to see here. Where's that noise coming from? The other end. The noise stopped. Here she is.
Great.
Reina. The baby.
Damn it, Ruby. Damn this to your life. I'm gonna feel any better staying cooped up in here. Listen, I got you the photo shoot lined up tomorrow. One of my. Are you even listening?
Don't make me go back. I don't want to go out. Let me stay here.
What's wrong with you?
Please, please don't make me. I'm afraid to go.
As far as I can tell, you're afraid of his success. I've fallen over myself to make you a star, but you'll never get anywhere if you lock yourself away. Not gonna say anything? Can't trick me this way. I gave you a name, your music, you're damn near everything else. Oh, but you think you're special, right? Let me break it to you, honey. You're not. There's loads of other girls in this business just like you. They do what they have to do without complaining about. They understand how important it is to keep clients happy. Sorry, it's not all butterflies and flowers. You're not some naive little toy. You're a woman now. Hey, Earth to Ruby, I'm trying to give you some advice here. You're not even listening.
Reina. My name is Reina.
What did you just say? Raina? Who's that? Oh yeah, that's the name of some pathetic little foster girl I picked up. You want to go back to being her? Say the word. Throw you out there myself. Think you've got it so bad? Let's cut the seconds between you hitting those streets and being back in foster care or dead in some gutter. Also, talk of them, are we, Raina? Or is it Ruby? The girl who was successful. The girl who can make it if she would just do what she was told. Sorry. So, I lost my temper. Gotta see how things my way. We're special. You know what? I see. So much potential news. Beautiful young girl. I wanted to raise you up and show you what life could be. And you reject me and everything I can offer you. Damn shame. You're still pretty, Ruby. So pretty. Not when you mope around. Look, I get it. You're a teenager. You want to cry out right. Fine. But when you're done with that, you go out back out there. Think I want to send you all to these little meetups with Master and the guys like him? I'd rather you were successful so we don't have to do that. I'm on your side. If you don't work harder, you won't have to do things like that. Oh, stop crying. Don't shout it.
I just want to go home.
Home? What do you think you are? You're home. This is as good as it's going to get for a girl like you. Tomorrow, I'm going to go with my son, do whatever it is he tells you to do. So stop just trying, you start making some money. Maybe it was a mistake to think you can end up being special. Turns out you're just another disappointment. Another whore.
Poor Reina.
There's something laying on the mattress. It's a newspaper article dated October 24th, 2004. The article's title, One Hit Wonder Ruby Commits Unalone Suicide. That can't be. That was over 10 years ago. Her real name was withheld from the press, but her picture is there. According to the article, Higashi went to her room and found it locked. He called to her, she didn't answer. I thought she must have been tired, he said. She'd been working hard on a new song. He only forced the door when he noticed the smell where he found her hanging from the rafters. She'd hung herself almost 2 days before. Probably in this room. There's more. Though Mr. and Mrs. Higashi had adopted her years before, Ruby was not made to work and loved being an idol more than anything in the world. Her song, Look For Me, will go on sale again this month, with all sales going to various suicide prevention charities. I've read enough. The sadness that's in this room is the same awful feeling I felt in the sewers. Is it Reina's? Is this what I was supposed to see?
Yep. He's long been dead.
Yep. He was probably killed by her 2 weeks ago. Left as a present for us. Now we can leave. I feel sick. That monster. How many girls did Higashi pass around and abuse before she murdered him? And Reina. She looked the same as she does now, 16 years old, a child. Higashi had her locked up and she tried to take back control the only way she thought she could only she came back. And all that pain and suffering came back with her. When I was in that room, I could feel it like it was my own. And it's not the first time I felt it. The dark was steeped in it. As soon as I realized it, it was like the air changed. I can sense a pulse now. Like a heartbeat following me, but it's not enough. The mask could help me find the door, and I can feel the dark, but the path still isn't open to me. What am I missing? My gut tells me it has to do with the Kamenkai, and the only one alive who knows about it is the old Kawana woman. She has to tell me what happened. Back to Grandma! Sorry, Grandma.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Next chapter.
Save. Pick.
You! I told you to stay away from my family. Don't drag my grandchildren into this any more than you already have. Stay back.
I have questions about the Kamenkai, the group your daughter and son-in-law were a part of. You're the only one alive who'd remember.
Kamenkai? I don't know anything about it. Leave me.
Grandma, enough. Listen to yourself. Do you even realize you're lying anymore? Takashi told us everything. And you, Ito, just because this investigation's important to you doesn't give you the right to barge in here.
Your grandma and I need to talk. If it upsets you, maybe you should go.
No, I'm not going anywhere. This is the house I grew up in. It's as much mine as it is Grandma's. If you have something to say, you can say it in front of me. Only a little while ago, I found out my parents died in some cult, and no one even knows why. You think hearing that was easy for me? I want to help you, Ito, but all the deceit and lies are starting to hurt people.
What I'm chasing is so much worse.
Tell that to that poor man in the station. He's in the hospital now, terrified out of his wits. People aren't only here to be used for information and thrown away while you move on. They have lives too. And bringing up the past can hurt. Surely all of you people understand that. I do, but ignoring the past won't make it go away, and there's unfinished business from the Kamenkai that needs to be taken care of. But what's left to talk about? Everyone's dead, right?
I promised to talk to you about all this later.
For now, let me and the detective talk. Go on, you were cooking us dinner, weren't you? Alright. We'll talk about it later, but I'll be in the other room if you need me.
So you found me out. Now that Maya knows, I suppose there's no point in keeping it a secret any longer. The truth is, my daughter never would have joined the Kamenkai if it weren't for me. I convinced her and her husband to join. I was already a member. At the time I joined, my husband had left me and I'd lost my job, suddenly leaving me a single, unemployed mother who could barely support her daughter. That's when Tokimasa found me, and told me that the society that stigmatized and shunned me was a fiction, a great machine to be fought, and that my very soul was at stake. Of course, he used me as he did everyone else. I desperately wanted to hear that my struggles weren't my fault. They stole everything from me. My youth, my mind, then my child.
And then one day in 1996, they all died. The cause of death was buried and no autopsies were performed. Or if they were hidden. Why?
That's simple. The government didn't care about some dead cultists in the woods and covered it up so the papers wouldn't sensationalize their deaths.
That's it? After everything I found, you expect me to believe that? 12 people died that day and no one knows why. What happened? Tell me the truth.
You want to know what happened so badly? Fine, I'll tell you. They died for nothing, following in the footsteps of a madman who believed that life was an illusion. As words of other compounds and other groups being raided spread, Tokimasa began warning of us that the end was near. He believed the world was collapsing, and it was time for him and his followers to abandon the flesh and find purity among the gods. My Emiko, she didn't die from some conspiracy. She chose death because she no longer had an anchor to reality, and it was my fault. Beyond that, I don't know what happened to them.
No, you do know something. In the report it says after the officers cleared the bodies, they found the mask. The same one you handed to me 6 months ago.
Tokimasa would always keep it to himself, saying it granted him sight into the realm of the kami. I needed it. You don't understand. It allowed me to see strange things and people who were gone. The guru was a fool, a fake, but the mask was real.
There was a rumor that the cult members were killed by one of their own. Surely you didn't...
No, you don't understand. I would never kill my own child. I didn't take the mask, it was given to me. One day a man, some journalist or other, showed up at my door, carrying the mask. I couldn't believe it. I begged him for it, and he stood there, smiling at me. His eyes were like none I had ever seen. It was strange. All he wanted in exchange for the mask was a picture of Emiko. When I joined the cult, I was forced to give up my possessions and only had one left, but I gave it to him nevertheless. I thought if I had the mask, I could find her, and maybe she would forgive me. As soon as I had it in my hands, my mind opened. I could hear her voice.
So you went into the sewers chasing after her, thinking you could save her?
Takashi told you that as well, did he? Yes, it's true. Emiko was crying out to me, begging me to find her and free her from a dark place. I would have given anything to hold her in my arms again and pled her forgiveness. I don't care if you don't believe me.
Just like Chanaka was calling out to me. I do believe you.
We're probably some of the few people left alive who know what this mask is capable of. If you really thought it'd help you find her, then why'd you give it to me?
Because I was wrong. At first, I only followed whispers, and I found myself in a strange labyrinth, chasing after her shade. The days bled together. I lost track of my grandchildren, of the shrine. It was an illusion. No matter how hard I tried, I never found her. I only became more and more disconnected from the world around me. I descended into madness. I was being used again, not just as Tokimasa had used me so many years before. I tried getting rid of it, throwing it away, burning it. None of it mattered. It always came back. And when I did, the visions and whispers only got worse. So I put it out of my mind and tried as best as I could to live a life of solitude and ignore the dreams of my daughter. Then you came. And when you did, the mask was screaming out in voices I'd never heard before. I thought it was a sign, so I gave it to you. I didn't even have time to breathe out a sigh of relief before I heard a gunshot ring out. No one else ran to it. I think I was the only one who knew that sound for what it was. I thought the mask was punishing me once again by taking Maya away from me. Instead, it had passed tragedy to another. I'm sorry. Perhaps the knowledge of the mask should die with us.
There is one other person who knows about the mask. A girl named Reina. Does that name mean anything to you?
No, I don't know anybody by that name. Do you expect me to know everyone who's been touched by the mask?
No, but you were involved with the group that worshipped it. Are you sure you're telling me everything?
Yes, what good would accusing an old woman do? Unless you're chasing someone too. That must be it. Mai told me you lost someone, your partner in the police. Is that right? If I'm right, then I suggest you stop your search. The place I was shown by the mask was not meant for the living. I barely escaped with my life. Stop while your mind and body remain intact. What if I told you there was another option?
What other option?
In the months since I first met you, I've had time to examine the ancient texts in the shrine, and as the mask grew further away, it loosened its grip on my mind. I knew then it would someday make its way back to me, and so I became determined to find a way to protect myself and my grandchildren from its influence. The darkness of the common Kai and its ritual object are but manipulations, used to sever our connection with what is truly divine. The mask breeds darkness. Dark forces can invade all manner of living and non-living things, driving them to violence or death. That which is evil cannot be used or tolerated. It must be destroyed. It is the only way to save us from its grip.
Destroy the mask? I thought you just said it couldn't be done.
Not physically.
Grandma, is everything alright? I overheard you talking about that mask again.
Yes, dear, but you needn't worry. In fact, it's good you're here as this talk involves you. You've trained in exorcism and purification rituals for quite some time, haven't you? Such a ritual could purify the mask and turn it into a mere piece of wood. If we gather the right materials, of course. I could tell from the look in your eyes you think me to be senile, but I'm quite serious. Even modern rituals have ancient roots, and with enough conviction they are still capable of great power. Before, I was content to die as long as the mask didn't hurt my children, as I was too feeble to do what was necessary myself. But now, seeing you here, I see a second chance to do what is right. If you truly do know what the mask is, then you must help me destroy it.
Slow down. I didn't come here to be involved in a ritual or exorcism or whatever you call it. I only want the truth about the Kamakai, which you still haven't given me.
You're a stubborn one, aren't you? So be it. I could see there was only one way to change your mind. The only trace of what happened that day would be at the Kamakai compound itself. Records of its location are lost and they were never made public, but I know where it is.
What's the catch?
Go there, search for your truth. See what worshipping the mask has wrought. When you return, you'll help me destroy it.
What makes you so confident I'll change my mind?
I went back once years ago. In all honesty, I'm not sure why. Perhaps to remind myself of my sins. What I saw and felt in that place, it was tainted by darkness and death. Those two things are all the mask will afford you. There is something else.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
The heavy, unnatural air I felt when I returned to the compound. It had the same stench, the same quality of the tunnels where I searched for Emiko.
Sounds like a superstition to me. So what exactly is it you want in exchange for the information?
I believe the energies of the mask in that place are linked. I want you to bring something back from there. Anything. It may help in the ritual. Looking for the truth will not bring you peace, detective. Purifying the mask very well might. Remember that. The compound is in the forest of Aokigahara.
Aokigahara? Hey, that's the suicide forest.
Suicide Forest? What a dreadful name. I suppose those woods have seen their fair share of tragedy and death.
Ito, we can't just go charging in there. It's dangerous. What if you got lost? GPS doesn't work in there. I heard even compasses won't point north. Not only that, but well, a lot of people go there to die. I don't think you should go. You two keep talking about that mask like it's some evil spirit causing you pain, but I think the pain you're feeling isn't caused by a mask. It's just you. So many nights after the girl died in the shrine, I had nightmares. Every corner I went around, I thought I'd see her there. It wasn't a ritual or a charm that made me better, though. I just stopped listening to the fear. I confronted it. When you took me to see Takashi, that was the first time I'd left Kamakura since April. It's embarrassing to admit it, but I was scared. And yeah, Takashi told me all that stuff about Mom and Dad was scary, but it was the truth. I wasn't hiding from some demon I'd invented myself. Anyway, I know you might not listen to me, but I don't think you should put yourself in danger just so you can keep chasing your demons.
Maybe you're right, but some demons have a way of spreading to others. Seeing the Kamakai compound is something I have to do.
Well, it's your choice, but Aokigahara is huge. How are you gonna find one compound?
Maya makes a good point. It's been a long time. Are you sure you remember where it is?
Of course I do. I know what you two must think of me, but I'm not senile. It's a hike away from a bus stop on the outskirts of Narasawa. We used to go into town occasionally for supplies. Several miles away from the bus stop there's a clearing, and a pathway there used time to time by the Forest Service. I'll draw you a map before you leave. It continues for quite some time and eventually will be blocked off. Keep going forward and don't turn back or leave the path. The forest could play tricks on you.
Supposing the path is still there, it seems pretty incredible to me that the compound would have been left alone all these years.
It still stands. After all, why would they bother to go and dismantle it?
Hello, Kigami. How you doing?
Go search for whatever truth you think you'll find. But be careful, detective. Do what must be done, then leave. Staying there is dangerous. I hope that once you enter that place and feel the energy I did, you'll have the sense to see what I never could. You understand, don't you? The mask must be purified.
Depends on what I find.
Yeah, I think that's what I did last time.
Don't be a fool. Finding what happened that day will change nothing. You're being haunted by your past, chasing phantoms as I once did. When you enter those dark places, you leave pieces behind. Purify it. Stop this while you're still whole. I'll begin preparations for the ceremony regardless. See her out.
Bye, Grammy.
My granny.
We'll be back. She's never said anything like that to me. You must have really scared her. Listen, I'll help you with this ritual because I think it'll help Grandma get better. But don't get yourself killed. I know in your eyes I'm probably just a kid, but I know how much it hurts to want the truth. How could she obsessed over the past, and I was miserable not knowing? Grandma almost went insane on top of that. Grandma said it herself. You're still young. You should forget about all this and start over. And you might not want to hear this, but listening to you two talk about masks and spirits, well, you sounded like that girl at the shrine. It scares me, and it should scare you too. Take care of yourself, Ito.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we're gonna mess with spirits and masks, so let's go.
Yep. Because I already know what happened to the purification ending.
Yep, not a great consequence.
120 days for Tokyo. Good hell.
Akigahara. Wow, that was a short chapter. Okay,
Yep.
save. Alright. Before we start, I'm just gonna go use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Yep. save
Yeah,
Rhea.
we're back.
and-
What's going on? Are you looking at different endings?
Yeah, I noticed that the purification ending achievements got 18%, 19% people got, while the next ending was save Reyna, which they've got 17%.
Oh, okay. So most people choose to just purify it rather than try to save Reyna.
Yeah.
Alright. We're here. We're in the forest. Weird stuff is gonna happen. Here we go.
Yep.
No doubt about that. This is the path the old Kawana woman was talking about. Better proceed cautiously. It looks like I could easily lose my way in this overgrowth. The path wasn't so hard to find. It's a miracle no one stumbled on the compound before, even by accident. No time to think about that now. I have to keep moving. I don't even want to imagine getting lost in here at night.
Mm.
It would also be very difficult to find any cats in this area.
Yes. There's a tree particularly white.
Nothing here.
The forest would just repeat itself.
Mm-hmm. Hello. These statues covered in moss and undergrowth. Looks like one is missing. Depiction of Ojizo Zama. It's said that praying to these statues can help you guide the souls of children who died young. They look so old and forgotten. It's kind of sad to see them abandoned like this. How could these statues help anyone out in such a dark place? You'd be
Ah, but the
surprised.
wheel.
Yeah. Where are we?
There's two of those.
And we're back again.
Hello, Reyna. Reyna? What is she doing here? Huh? Where am I? Oh. Anywhere but here. I don't remember this. Why now?
Peter, why did you come here? You left me here to die again, haven't you? It was your fault this happened to me. So selfish. You never care about what happens to anyone but yourself. If you get hurt along the way and find some damage. All about you and what you want. You. You're not looking for me when you want to hurt the girl, to hurt the old woman, see everyone who gets in your way suffer.
No, that's not true. I would have done anything to change what happened to you. Make it go away. I can't bear to look any longer. Stop. Make it stop. I don't want to remember. What a great idea! Remembering hurts, doesn't it? Let me take away all that pain. Let's forget together, Ayane-chan.
Let's forget together.
Yeah, I already sat here before and just to see what all the words would do if there's like some kind of hidden timer. Nah, all the words just fill up the screen and then you have no choice.
Yeah, just it's
Yeah.
green red. Ooh,
Uh-huh.
see a guy.
An old Jesus Summer statue. I feel a familiar presence as I pick it up.
I see a waving guy.
Yep, the Celtic out.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
And another one.
And another one.
Yeah, don't worry about what's going on in the background. Don't worry about them.
Let's just take target.
And not this again. How did we get home? We were just in the middle of a forest. Hmm.
Jeez. The way you were sleeping, I thought you'd never wake up.
Huh? Where?
夢でも見てる
Hazuki, thank goodness you're okay. I knew I'd find you.
I mean, what are you talking about? I haven't gone anywhere.
I saw you on the ground. Reina, she slit your throat.
That must have been one hell of a nightmare you had. Nothing a good cup of coffee can't fix. Speaking of, I fixed the coffee machine, so you can officially file that case as closed. Hey, you okay? Look a little out of it. Take your time getting ready. I'll be in the other room.
Yeah, thanks, Kazuki. What is this? I was looking for something, wasn't I? Why can't I remember? My heart's beating a mile a minute. I can't shake this feeling of dread that's hanging in the air. This is real, right? I want it to be real. Any cats? Couldn't be real. There's no cat.
It's not real if it doesn't have a cat.
Oh, there's a cat.
Welcome back to the real world, sleepyhead. Huh, you're not dressed? Didn't forget about our picnic, did you?
Picnic?
We're gonna have a picnic at the park to see the cherry blossoms, remember? I don't know, it's not exactly traditional, but I figured we could grab a pizza on the way over too. It's an important time of year after all, did you forget that too? Do you remember when the cherry blossoms fell and you saved those two girls at the shrine? You're a hero.
Save? No, I'm no hero. She died. I killed her. She's always trying to stop me from Hazuki. Something doesn't feel right. This isn't where I'm supposed to be.
Of course it is, we're together, the sun's out. We've got Lady Fluff.
Yeah! Losing my sanity.
Because the cat meowed.
Hmm.
Is this what you wanted? If your parents gone, Lady Fluff are the only family you've got left. This is where you belong. We love you, Ami-chan. That's why you'll come with us. Come on. You've got to get going.
Go? Where are you taking me?
Somewhere safe.
Safe? Why? Where was I going? Where's the path?
Path isn't for you. It leads to suffering. So let's leave the path and be happy forever.
Oh, nah. Sir.
Going to the picnic! Let's go!
Isn't this nice? We're all here like one big happy family. We don't need anyone else. 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 We don't need anyone else.
Oh no.
It's better this way. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here and rot. And
Kazuki? What's the matter with you?
nothing is the better. We're exactly where we need to be. This is all so wonderful. I've taken you somewhere safe, just like I promised. Far away from the places you didn't belong. You'll stay here, so you can something anyone anymore. The red text of the background.
Yeah,
This is a bit hard to
they
read.
said hurt. Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Red
Hard to read.
or free from all those pesky, painful memories. So let's forget together. Lie down here. It's comfortable. And stay here forever. And ever. And ever.
No. Ignoring the pain won't make it go away. Kazuki wouldn't want me to forget. He'd tell me to keep going. I know this place. I've been here before. It's drenched in the same suffering as before. Reina, why did you take me here? What? What? I don't know who's talking here in the sentence, but I assume it's
Why
Reina.
would you
Yeah.
leave me?
Why do you want me to hurt so badly? Why did you come here?
Don't make me remember. As we get... Stop!
Stop it!
None of that.
I've never felt Reina's presence so strongly before. If I didn't come to my senses, I might have... Why now? What's in this forest that she doesn't want me to see? Okay. A bit of everything.
Bit of
painful-
everything.
Painful past.
Where it all began.
We're still gonna be hanging out a lot here.
Don't worry about them. Need to stick to the path. Get to the other side. Get to the compound in one piece. Yep, statues again.
Here you go.
The air completely changed when I placed the statue with the others. The forest doesn't seem so dark and I can see a clearing up ahead. Is it over? Reina? Are you still here somehow? What's our sanity looking? Oh, we're feeling a bit shaken.
Yeah, which is understandable.
Yeah. Seeing a lot of scary stuff. Until recently, I lived my life thinking that there was no room for belief. Belief was an excuse, a way of wiggling out under the weight of cold truths. Now, as I relive another memory, walking the same steps of another life, I'm not sure what my truth is worth anymore. Can a world split in two both be real simultaneously? Is belief that I'm doing the right thing not what's driving me forward now? That was an awkward sentence. Either
Yeah.
way, there's no going back. We're here. The compound.
Mommy! Reina. Where were you? I missed you. Shh, keep your voice down, sweetheart. I can't stay long. Why not? Why don't you stay with me anymore? Well, that's complicated. The guru thinks it's best if we're apart for a while. He has big plans for us, and for you especially. What's about all that? Honey, it's not that simple. Why not? Why would they let us be together? Because you're so pure and perfect. I know you love me, but I'm no good. If I stay with you, He says I'll corrupt you. But I'm so weak. I wanted to see you. It's a little secret, okay? Okay. Mommy, is it my fault you can't stay with me anymore? Oh, Reina, no, of course not. It's me. You're going to be a big, important person someday. I can't hold you back. I know that doesn't make a whole lot of sense right now, but someday you'll understand. Tokimasa has big plans for you. He told me so himself. He said you're the key to everything, because you're so pure. Remember why we left the city? Because everyone's so mean and out for themselves. They're all stained by corruption, but not us. Not you, anyway. I thought you said we were going home. We can't. Tokimasa says the great machine's done for, and that all those corrupt people will kill each other in wars and die, and we'll be left. But you'll be there to guide them, soon. You've been chosen by Tokimasa. Die? I don't want anybody to die. Yes, me neither, sweetie, but like I said, Tokimasa's figured out a new ritual and you'll be able to help everyone. I don't understand. Why are you saying all these weird things? Now, Reina, it's not easy for me either, but it's not about what we want all the time. If you do this, it'll help me. You want to help Mommy, don't you? Yeah, I guess. Exactly. So let's smile, okay? Hey, guess what? What? Before the ritual, there's gonna be a big celebration, just for you. It'll be a big feast. What's that mean? It's a big meal where everyone gets to eat all the food they want. It's like a party. Doesn't that sound fun? Guess so. And I can come see you again. Do you promise? Yeah. After all, afterwards we'll all go out together to the ritual. All together? I thought you said it was just me. Like I said, sweetheart, you've been chosen. Tokimasa says you'll gain the sight to guide us to salvation. Okay. Hey, don't look so sad. You'll get me crying if you do. You don't want to see Mommy cry, do you? No. Good. Reina, I need you to listen to me now. Here, I want you to have this. It's Mommy's amulet, the one I've kept since I was little. I want you to have it for the ritual. When it starts, I want you to hold it and keep your eyes shut tight, okay? If you get scared, just grab it tight and think of me, okay? But the amulet is yours. Don't you need it? What if something bad happens to you? It's more important you have it now. Promise me you'll do what I asked. I promise. Let's make a pinky promise. Okay. And you know what happens when you break a pinky promise, right? Yeah, you said my pinky'd fall off. Exactly. We wouldn't want that now, would we? After tomorrow, things might be different. Maybe even a little scary, but it's not all bad. The most important thing is that Tokimasa told us that we'll be together. I love you, Reina. I love you too, Mommy.
Not supposed to be any cats in here, is there? No.
No cats.
An ancient-looking scroll lay strewn on the ground. I can only make out part of it. Read it. Several months after my travels brought me to Kamakura, I began to hear strange rumors of a spirit haunting the hills. Mothers told their children the story to scare them and keep them indoors. Samurai would boast of having glimpsed the monster through the trees to prove their manliness. I took no heed of the old wives' tale until people started disappearing. It started with a woodcutter claiming to have seen a ghost, who vanished soon after. He was the first, but soon after there were others. A group of children, then the group of men who went after them, each disappearance signaled by a strange, youthful laughter piercing the silence of the night. Now we're confined to the village, too frightened to enter the woods to look for them. It's as if we're being hunted. I don't know what to do. Last night I stared into the darkness of the woods and thought I saw a strange, inhuman face staring back at me. The rest is torn off. I should leave it.
Monsters.
Monsters.
Next room. When I first did the sequence, I actually did it backwards. I went to the last room first instead of the first
okay.
room. And I was
Yeah,
like, wait,
you-
what's even going on? I was so confused.
You're like, oh, there's a feast going on, and then, yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, Rena! You shouldn't be here.
Huh? Why not?
The feast isn't for you, it's for us. The impure must prepare ourselves. Bookmaster says that the impure must purify themselves by feasting and expunging the darkness from their bodies. If I can remain uncorrupted, then someone worthless like me be able to descend to a higher plane.
I don't think you're worthless. Everyone keeps telling me I'm so special. But no one visits me anymore. And where's everyone else? Are they hiding from me now too?
The others are with the guru, preparing themselves for it. Worry, Rena. Everything will be clear tomorrow. There's nothing to fear.
Can I have a little of that?
The great Takamasu instructed us not to give you any food at the feast.
Oh,
Don't you see? You are pure. The feast, the indulgence, there to test us, just like we are corrupt. The stains of impurity upon us. It is a reminder of how great the machine of man is, our souls shackled and chained. Those who are clean must not turn away from the righteous path.
right. But
We're very lucky, yes, too lucky in Master's favour. He chose you to be the bearer of the mask, to see the great door to the pure realm. Those other children were taken too was a test, to find the most pure among you. You understood? You understand, don't you?
I don't know.
Oh yes, of course not. You're but a child. I must say that you children are much wiser than us. Do you understand the world is untainted?
Where's mommy?
Mommy? Ah yes. Imagine she's with... She's in need of the guru's love.
Right.
Yes, her mind was gone astray of late. Such a key moment. The guru will show her the way. Don't you worry. Mother, father, sister, brother. It doesn't matter. You're all your family. You should go back to your bed. I don't know why the guru let someone so important wander freely. What if someone would happen to you like the others?
What others?
Do not fear, child. The great Takamasa's prophecy will come to pass. There will be no fear very soon. You should go to sleep, child. And remember, do not eat this meal. It's food for us. Pitiful.
What's wrong? Why are you looking at me like that?
Nothing. It's nothing. The ritual is soon. It'll be a time of great change. Go away.
Why?
Tomorrow, you will guide us. But look at you, so young, We must be resilient. Fear is a pure emotion. All forms of life feel fear. See, fear is not weakness, but a test. You are testing me. The guru is wise.
Are you okay? You're looking at me funny again.
It's nothing. What do you want?
Oh, do you know where Takashi is?
Weak. They're weak. Don't think of them. Don't cloud your thoughts. You must remain as you are. You needn't worry. Tokimasa will guide us. Just wait.
What's wrong, Emiko?
Oh, Reina, what are you doing here? You scared me.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. You didn't mean it, did you?
No?
Then there's nothing to worry about. Do you want something?
Why isn't Takashi the baby here with you?
He and his sister were not meant for the path of purity. Not like you. It's the night before the ritual. I mustn't burden myself with thoughts of them.
What's, burden mean?
Unburden, Reina. It means I have to forget them. Yes, forget the children, Emiko. Becoming too attached to our offspring is part of mankind's great machine. It is a lie. This was a test. They did not pass. You must. We are so close to our goal. Yes, of course. I will not shock myself to meaningless connections. Reina, don't worry. Tomorrow is the great ritual Tokimasa has envisioned. And you're the guest of honor. Everything will be alright.
Really?
Yes, of course. Now run along. Yeah, right. The inside of the bowl was stained black long ago. Tokimasa must have used it in the ritual. The priest prepared my spirit for its ascension as I prepared my mind for my duty. Carefully, they dipped the brush in the bowl and wrote the symbol upon my breast using my lifeblood as ink. Only then would I signal my readiness to become its vessel. Only then would the sacrifice of my kin mean something. Is it over? Alright.
Not quite yet.
Just a bit of possession. Whoops. Oh, I missed that line. Oh well. That's not for you to decide. You know her importance. What the guru says she can show us. But she's my daughter. Tokimasa hasn't told us what he's going to do with her. She is our daughter, Hisako. What if it doesn't work like he says? She's so young. You doubt him now. It's because she's so young she was chosen. Her mind is not stained by regret, sadness, or corruption. She's perfect. I know that, just... Then why hesitate? The guru tells us we're approaching the moment that will bring us true peace. The culmination of everything we've worked for. Somehow your child is the focal point. He says she will be granted a sight even more profound than his own. She can lead us. I only want to make sure she's okay. He promised me she'd be safe, but now I'm not so sure. The guru will make sure she's taken care of, she'll want for nothing and be blessed with new sight. It's the only way. The world is on the brink of ruin, there's no time left. My own children, well... Emiko, don't worry. They'll be safe. No! My own mother betrayed me! She dragged my children away to die in the filth! I'm sorry.
I must be strong. Soon we'll have no more worries ascend from our flesh. You know, don't you? I saw you outside when he told us. Yes. All the things I studied, they were only ever used by corrupt people to control one another, to hurt one another. Soon we'll be free of all that. We'll escape the suffering of this world and be reborn. And it will be Reina who shows us the way. She will be the bridge. You're right. I always knew she was special. Even when she was growing inside me, I could feel it. Promise me again. Promise me she'll be taken care of.
Oh dear.
Yeah, well, did that really work the way you did?
No.
Despite all the years it was left in the woods, the blade is still clean and sharp. Through the caverns, the sounds of my brethren's dying gasps echoed off the walls. It came slowly at first, and became louder and louder, and was soon joined by the screams of women and children. The time for sealing my covenant was nigh, and only the death we had orchestrated would satisfy it. Once the priestess finished his preparations, he knelt before me, and without hesitation I slid the blade into his heart. Alright. It's a note written in fairly modern hand. It's possible it was written by Tokimasa himself. The end is coming. I can see the twisted shapes walking in the shadows. The fools don't see the punishment that has been brought upon us for our sins. Only I can lead them salvation. I have studied the old texts and uncovered their truths. Soon I will prepare the girl. Her purity will banish the darkness and lead our souls to the land of the Kami. My faithful are not afraid to die, and will lead the others to do what must be done. Tomorrow, I will begin the final preparation. Emiko assures me that those who eat the meal will die a pure death. Through my guidance, she has prepared my own means of salvation as well. All I need is a bit of the girl's blood, and all will be right. The machine of man's stain upon the world will soon be erased. Oh boy. That's it.
Yep.
What's this? Looks like a simple wooden amulet. How did I not notice it before? Yeah. What is this? I feel strange, like I'm back there again. Oh boy, here we go, a trip fest. I'm seeing dead. Where am I? The forest path? I saw things and started running. When I found the amulet, cut away the fog that had been surrounding me and showed me the truth. The mask. The Kamakai. Reina was there the whole time. They all killed themselves and made her wear the mask. That day was when it started, when Reina became the mask bearer, when her suffering truly began. The pulse of the dark has changed again, the fuzzy image I had before has snapped into focus. Everything I need to put an end to this is in my hands. Oh, okay. Guess we're saving this one.
I was thinking maybe we should leave it there for today.
Ooh, fair enough. I mean, we're almost at the end now.
Yes.
Alrighty, everyone. Thanks everyone for coming, and thanks again for joining us today again. Zedby. Man. Just I'm so excited. I want to see how this ending goes, especially with the changes that's in the game right now.
Yes. And it will be interesting certainly to see what happens in the third playthrough.
True that. Because if we try the both, like, two endings you could originally start with, what happens after? Well, we
So
already
it would
know
be
we have to
very
go back and see the collector and the historian again.
Yes.
So,
I still find it interesting how the collector gave the mask to the granny.
yeah, it's like, what was he hoping to achieve? I think it's because he already knew that the mask was gonna end up in Ito's hands, probably eventually.
Mm.
Like, he wants something to happen, but it's not really clear what it is that he wants to happen.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
he
you
keeps
find
saying,
out
like,
next time.
yeah. Alrighty then. Blended here. Thanks everyone for coming again, and we'll see you again next time. Bye.
Yes. Good luck, take care, and see you all in the future.